And we welcome you here from Los Angeles, California. More, it looks like Miyagi, Japan. Anyways, we're in Game 4 of the Division 1 Championship Series, and I'm Dre from FTN here, and I'm excited to get this game underway. I think that this might be the final game that we see in this championship series for both teams, both divisions, I mean, and for both teams, of course, because there's only 2 teams playing in this, so who knows? Anyways, very beautiful stadium. I really like the Golden Eagles, and someone has already traversed their way over to right field, so good job. And my free cam broke, so the free cam counter is at 1 for tonight. Yo, what? That was fire. Why? They replaced it as soon as I was going to go focus on it. Anyways, stadium is ready here. Oh, I'm not breaking. That doesn't count as a free cam break. Anyways, we're almost ready to get underway here in Los Angeles, and I'm excited to share this broadcast with you. I'm Dre, and I am currently on a 10-game streak of commentating playoff games. So I'm back on FTN for tonight, and I'm excited. And we're going to get in the umpire spot here to cover some beautiful, beautiful baseball. 0-0 ball game, of course, because we haven't even started the ball game. And some storylines for tonight. Denver can sweep, or LA can try to start their chances of a reverse sweep. Denver is down to their last 27 out starting tonight to see if they can survive for a Game 5. They need to win to stay alive for their World Series hopes. And I'd like to see which team you're cheering for, the Denver Whitecaps or the LA Stars. And nothing better than HCBB on FTN. I agree, good sir. And half of my stuff is actually broken. I don't know what happened there. Anyways, Atlas is next to me. Y'all care if it's like that far out? I don't know. Hi, Atlas. So we have Freaky Bucks 19 in the chat, and there was something else with Bucks 19 in the chat, but I probably shouldn't say it. But whoever that was, I'm not snitching. Anyways, so we have Stars. Who do you think will win? I'm gonna stay with my pick. It's gonna be LA. It may seem like a meat rating, which I might be, depending on how you want to put that definition, but I think I'm not gonna bandwagon to Denver here in this final game. And how do I be a spectator? I'd like it if you watch this, but you just go to view menu, leagues, and then join a league server, but you have to have some permissions to join. So Stars, okay, that's a good pick. And we have 2 Stars fans. Whitecaps are not trash. They're up 3-0 on the on the Stars. And Atlas is going to be our leadoff batter for tonight's ball game. And I believe Craig is going to be leadoff. So very beautiful stadium here in Los Angeles, and we're going to get underway here at the top of the first, which I haven't even set up. Good job. Greatest producer in the game, everybody. Everybody wants me to do the World Series, and I can't even press one button to fix that. Anyways, someone's getting on the mound. That's going to be Rash. He absolutely got cooked last night, or 2 nights ago. No, it was last night, right. Today's a Monday. I mean, I did a Sunday game earlier this morning for Asia League. That was fun. If none of you watched that, the Nippon Ham Fighters beat the KT Wiz like 10-3 in the championship series. In Asia League's championship series. So I think Hokkaido is going to face NC, but we're going to see our first pitch here for Maine, and that's going to be fouled off for strike 1. So first pitch of the game, fouled off. And Whitecaps, good choice. I mean, both choices are pretty good, and that's going to be a grounder. And the first baseman misses it. I've seen a lot of dumb defensive plays today, and that's going to go on my top 3. So 1 runner on already. T-Bucks up the bat. Will he get freaky? We'll see here. So that is a defensive play of all time that I've seen. And I mean, I've seen Hokkaido sell 2 defensive plays in the same game. I've seen KT Hotkey earlier this morning. And that, so the defensive troubles still happen while I'm commentating. So I guess I'm the reason of all of this. The Denver leads the series 3-0. D-Buck sees ball 1 outside. Now Craig's gonna deal. Ball 2 downstairs that time. So a 2-0 count on T-Bucks, and we're gonna see what he can do here. T-Bucks. He's the 5th pitch from Craig, swing and a miss. So Craig's actually on the mound, so we were lied to. Rash is not getting on the mound, and rightfully so after whatever happened last night. I think Craig's just going to try to do his best, and that's going to be straight to right, and the right fielder does get a hold of that ball. So now we see our first out of the ball game. So this is good for LA. Finally, they aren't giving up a million hits here, and I actually forgot to load my scoreboard app. Okay. Whoops. So, say up the bat, or say, is it say? Say? Yeah, say, I think it's say. Say up the bat. As I said, I'd pronounce it right. And that's going to be hit down the line. Is it fair? Yes, it will be. That's a fair ball. And that's going to put runners on first and second. And Tiger's up the bat. So now you're facing a very good lineup. Tiger, 3 home run game last night. Could continue that hot streak. I mean, Don had a 3 home run game, and then he just started to not be that good of a batter. So we'll see. Can Tiger do the exact opposite of Don? Ball 1 downstairs. So one thing I really want to mention is 10.2 ERA. I've seen someone have a 162 ERA on a game I was commentating. So 10 looks good to me. Ball 2 outside. Hopefully the person that I just made fun of isn't watching. If you are, I'm sorry. Anyways, ball 3 inside. Luckily, later that game, he did shut down the side, so. Although there were a few runners on. But it doesn't matter, they lost that game anyways. And Tiger trying to win his Denver Whitecaps the game. Strike 1. I mean, it's the first inning, you got 26 more outs left, so I think even though it's the first inning, you still swing big here, try to hit a home run, and ball, or strike 2. I thought that was going to be a ball there. There's strike 2 for Tiger. Someone say nearly got picked off at first. Atlas at second, and I think Atlas is going to try to go home now. That's going to be hitting the left. And the left fielder get it. Atlas running home the relay, not in time. Denver goes up 1-0 instantly. That's 3 hits. So Gio's up the bat. And he's a pretty good batter. So I don't know if you pitch to him really. I mean, we're going to see Craig deal. Ball 1 outside. I mean, his stats, 419, 15 RBIs, 6 home runs, and a .93 OPS. That's going to be hit, and that's going to be straight to the first baseman. So that's, I thought that was going to be a double play there. It whipped up the bat, 1 home run on the season, 3 RBIs. When did he hit his home run? I can't remember. Anyways, it whipped to sees ball 1. So 1-0 Denver so far in the top of the first. So I think Denver does have a pretty good shot at seeing whoever wins the Division 2 Championship Series, ball 2 inside. So we're going to see. That's going to be strike 1. Tiger nearly getting picked off that time. They on second. And Atlas went back to the dugout for a very good reason. He is the lone run that scored for Denver. Tiger with an RBI. Another RBI. And we see a fan over on the left. Ball 3. So we're going to see which fan that is. Seems to be a bacon hair. He seems to be chilling. Don't disturb him. Anyways, Greg deals. That's going to be hit. It's going to be back at the warning track. And it's going to drop. But that might score 2 runs. I'm pretty sure Say's coming home. Yes, he will. And Tiger's going to come home. No, he won't. Tiger held at third. Runners on the corners. 2-0 ball game for Denver. And Craig having an 11 ERA already. Ryan up the bat. 407 batting average for the man. And I believe he might try to start for Denver. Maybe they'll save him for the World Series. We'll see. Ball 1. And strike 1 now. And now that's ball 2 downstairs. I love it. The part I love about HCBB is that, like, even though it's baseball, the strike zone can stay the same because every character is at the same height, and that's going to be fouled way deep in the right. So that ball deep in the right, I'm pretty sure that he wanted that to be fair. Looked on first and Tiger on third. Greg ready to deal. Ryan taking time out of the box, just composing himself. 2 outs, 2-2 count. Top of the first. With 2 runners on. So ball 3 upstairs, full count now with 2 away. 25 pitches dealt by Craig. Gonna be 26, but will we see a 27th? Now, Craig deals, and that's gonna be hit! It's gonna be back! Ryan, 2 home runs on the postseason, and that's a 3-run shot for Denver! Denver has the first home run of the game, 4-0 ball game, or 5-0. So, oh my god, my mom called me. Whoops. And I'm having a huge skill issue right now, so Ryan coming across the line, and he's gonna be 5-0 Denver. So giving up a run to the Denver Whitecaps, or 5 at that. And Ryan just sent that ball out, but 5-0 ball game. I have no hope for what's going to happen tonight. I think that Denver has this ball game won. Bowling. Someone pinged me in here. Anyways, new pitcher on the mound, strike 1 swinging. That would be Rash on the mound, 6.75 ERA on the season. And David the Fraud pinged me an FT or an HCBB General. That's going to be flat to second or center, and that's going to be out. So Rash going to be the leadoff batter for Denver tonight. And I was flown out to center. If it was the second, it would have had the same result no matter what. And Tiger going to be on the mound for tonight's ball game. Going to try to keep his 5-0 lead. We've seen Tiger pitch before. He's done pretty good. Brennan behind us. Hi, Brennan. And we're going to take a look at all the fans in here. We have Ian in the stands. And is that Yam? I don't know. That is Hi Yam. If that's not, I'm sorry. That's going to be strike 1. Taken for strike 1, Rash. And bottom of the first. My bad. Yo, that's crazy. Anyways. Tiger's going to deal. That's going to be hit down the line, but it's going to be foul by a long shot. Atlas going to be behind the plate for tonight's ball game. Now, that's going to be hit. That was a pretty late swing, but that's going to be popped up. So, there's a shortstop of Gio, and that's going to be out number 1. And who is that at first? I don't think we've seen them all at all. Oh, it's Kenny. Hi, Kenny. My bad, Kenny. Sorry. He changed his outfit again. I don't know if... Yeah. Kenny, stop changing your outfit. It makes it confusing for me. Anyways, Craig up the bat. 370. No home runs, no RBIs. This might be the final chance he gets in the postseason. Strike 1. So, let's see if August is here. I really want to see August get a base hit before he goes out. 1-1. Yeah, it's accurate. Look, it's 5-0. 5-0, 5-0, and that's going to be perfectly transitioned, and that's going to be the first hit of the night for the LA Stars. So Gio coming down to catch that baseball. And 5 hits, so pretty interesting. Jordan's up to bat. Be ball 1, I think, downstairs. I don't know. Back 1, so sorry, I had to go tell someone who was trying to correct me. No offense, Phil. Anyways, thank you for notifying me, though. 1-1, 1 out, and a runner on base for the bottom of the first. Tiger deals. Ball 2 outside. So someone has appeared in left field. That's going to be someone I do not know of. Anyways, Tiger deals. That's going to be hit. Foul, and the fan that was just over there will not be able to get that baseball. 2-2 count. 1 away. 1 on. 10 pitches dealt by Tiger. I like Tiger's going to deal. Strike 3 looking, and that's going to be the second out of the inning for the Los Angeles Stars now. Peek up the bat. 182 batting average. 1 home run, 1 RBI. I have no idea why I keep yawning. It's happened the last 2 games. It's really weird. Anyways, Tiger's going to deal his 12th pitch. Ball 1 outside. Now Tiger is about to deal his 13th pitch. What's Tiger going to throw here? 1-0. With 2 away, that's going to be hit. It's going to be the second baseman, and that's going to be out. So Kenny be the first baseman that catches the ball. Bunn was the second baseman who got the ball originally. So, top of the second here. Into the first, and hold on, let's go grab your score bracket. So, 5 hits, and yeah, it speaks for itself. LA's cooked. I don't even need to. Anyways, strike 1 swinging from Rash. Sorry. There's three pitches last inning. They've gone through 3 pitching changes in 1 inning. That would be the LA Stars. Might be a postseason record. Bunn, he swings at strike 2, which both were balls. Does anyone know what the most pitching changes in 1 inning in the postseason is? Anyways, that's going to be hit, and that's going to go down on the ground for a base hit for the Whitecaps. The Whitecaps now with a runner on, and the batting order turns over. And he's celebrating. W. Buns. Atlas. And Kirk's going to be behind the plate right now. Atlas is going to see 7th pitch, and that's strike 1. As he looks. Now I'm coughing. I'm done yet. Oh, never mind. I'm going to yawn. Anyways, Rash is going to deal his 8th. Forward. You know, it could have been a 9-pitch inning now. The least it could be is 10. I should give you that fun fact. Anyways, Rash is going to see ball 2 outside. Rash deals ball 2 outside. That's going to be Alice who sees that Rash is going to deal the 2-1. And Alice is going to see strike 2 swinging. And top of the second here for Denver, having a 5-0 lead. They could probably hit 15 runs and fouled. Atlas is ready to see a 2-2 count. 1 runner on 11th pitch. That's going to be 12, and that's not the pitch. You want to throw the Atlas. He's going to get a runner on, and no one's at third! No one's at third! And the third baseman was sweeping on that. That was... I don't know, I don't know if that was the second baseman's fault or... Anyways. Ball 1 outside. Try to get someone in here. I'm coughing a lot. That's going to be hit by T-Bucks. It's going to go on the right, and that's going to drop. Christmas is going to be able to grab it, and that's going to be bases loaded situation for the Denver Whitecaps with no outs. So, stay up the bat. I'm going to try to get someone in here to give me a cough drop, but I apologize about my random issues. Anyway, Say sees ball 1 upstairs. And that's going to be a 1-0 count. 0 outs. Rash has dealt 15 pitches in total, and probably the most this inning. He's dealt 3 pitches in the last inning, so that would make it 12, and that's going to be probably the first baseman, and that's going to be... What was that play? What was that play? I was waiting to say that's going to be to second, that's going to be the first double play, but I think Arash blocked that, and that's not a double play. That's just one away. And Tiger's up to bat with 3 RBIs and an opportunity. So, can you hit a 3-run shot balling downstairs to make this game? I believe it would be 6 or oh no, it's 6-0 right now. So that's an infield hit. And we can see a 9-0 game here, and we have 2 people chilling over there. 2 LA Stars fans, maybe 2 Denver Whitecaps fans, maybe. We'll never know. Rash deals with the 7.5 ERA. Ball 2 inside the Tiger. And I think Gio is going to be up next. So this Denver Whitecaps lineup is going to be crazy. There's Gio waiting to get on now. 3-0 upstairs. Yeah, just throw a mid-fastball at this point. I have a mid-fastball counter. If they throw one, it's top of the second, but you're down 6-0 and you're about to get swept. So, yeah. And that's going to be hit, and it's going to be in the center. Atlas is going to try to go home. He's going to tag up, and that's going to be 7-0 for Denver. I imagine if he got out and I got that call wrong, that would have been so embarrassing. Anyways, Gio's up the bat. And no offense to Luna, but they did say they were a bench bat earlier a few weeks ago, and you know, if you have a bench bat playing third base, the hot corner, that's probably the sign your season's over and you've given up. No offense to Luna. Obviously one of FTN's most consistent viewers, but yeah, strike one. Ball went upstairs. But hey, maybe they're testing the waters with Luna. I don't know. Trying to get him signed maybe next season. I don't know. We'll see. That's going to be hit. And that's going to be the 3rd out of the inning if he doesn't drop this, and Christmas does not. So speaking of Christmas, he'll be up to bat, 188 batting average. So I do not need a cough drop. My coughing did stop. Okay. So, I'm looking through a Boost Mobile website from like 2011, if anyone cares. They got a cool font. What? Yo. Alright, weird thing to mention, but I think the Boost Mobile font goes hard. Y'all like that font? Anyways, Tiger's going to deal, and that's going to be foul ball for the first pitch of the inning. Number 15 of the game. Welcome to the chat. Ufaruni with a Hajime profile picture. Danganronpa fan inside. For ball 1. Juke, welcome to the stream, and Christmas up to bat. Tiger sees ball 2. Or throws ball 2. Check other side foul ball. I've already checked there like once. Oh, is that you? Brazil. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I'm Portuguese. That's going to be hit. It's going to be deep. No, it's going to be caught to third base. Ryan playing third. And that's the first out. The Talks up the bat. 7-0 ball game. Nothing really much to talk about. We're chilling right now. Tiger's going to deal ball 1. Upstairs, probably. So we have Tiger dealing. Ball 2, outside. Very beautiful LA Stars logo out there. Probably the last time we'll see it for this season, but maybe if you join IPU next season, and that's going to be hit, foul. If you join IPU next season, for season 3, FTN will be broadcasting IPU. So you know what? Championship Series news. FTN will be broadcasting in IPU hopefully next season for season 3. So we hope to see you there. If you're interested, join the main HCBB League server. That's fouled for strike 2. Oh, okay. Well, you speak Portuguese, but just the Brazilian version. It's like saying you speak English. You speak the British version of English. If you live in the UK, you speak the American version. If you live in America, blah, blah, blah. All three. I don't... No, he can't sign even if the LA Stars manager wanted to. Now, if you want to, you can join the Inexperienced Players Union and get automatically assigned to a team. That's going to be fouled for strike number 2 again, but staying alive with this at bat. So, join IPU if you want to get into this, or join Asia League if that's your time zone. If you live in Asia or Europe, join Asia League. But if you live in Europe or America, join IPU. Two great places to learn how to play the game and in a league setting, in a league environment. And hey, maybe I'll see you on the field one day. That's a strikeout swinging and gaming up the bat. So discord.gg/HCBB, the link you see under the D1 Championship Series. Join that link, go to server links, and join the Inexperienced Players Union, as they don't have a link yet. Or you could join the Asia League, discord.gg/Asia League. I believe the link for Inexperienced Players Union when the season starts will be discord.gg/IPU, but we'll see that. Anyways, that's going to be fouled, but the first baseman does not get it, so 2 away, 2 strikes, 26 pitches. Join IPU. Just, are you in the main Discord for HCBB? Just go to server links, and that's where. And that's going to be popped up all the way back, and no one's going to be able to get it. No, that's going to land. Who tried to get that ball in the stands? Seems this kind fellow got a baseball for himself. So, whoever that kind fellow is, enjoy your baseball, because I think he got kicked right now. All on unsaid. Okay. I'll see if I remember. My memory does suck. I've broadcasted every Division 1 game, and I don't remember some of these guys' names. Strikeout swinging for Cayman. That's going to be 3 away here in the top of the 3rd. Who cares? Can someone remind me to change the innings, please, and thank you? I whipped up the bat. And guess who just homered? Shohei Ohtani. I love you, Ohtani. Alright, guys. So, 29 viewers, we thank you for tuning in here to this very early blowout. 3 innings in, I whipped up the bat. I just noticed the Whip's avatar has long hair. I've broadcasted like 5 or 6 games with a Whip in it, and I just noticed his avatar has long hair. So, W long hair. Speaking of avatars, this jersey is available at Mount Visit Uniforms. Go check them out if you'd like. This Miami Vice jersey, if you want a custom of it, let me know in DMs or something. Anyways, fire jersey, very accurate to the 2023 season for the MPB, Chiba Latte Marines Black Summer League. Anyways, the pitch for the top of the 3rd, that's going to be ball 1. So still on the mound is going to be Rash. Very beautiful jersey. And we could see, I hope the 9 p.m. slot does not go to Game 5, so I can try to continue a streak of broadcasting every playoff game, because I think Game 5 is going to be taken up. Anyways, ball 1 upstairs. Or no, that's going to be strike 1 swinging. My bad, my bad. And that's going to be strike 2 swinging, so it doesn't even matter. 2 strikes swinging so far. We'll see what can happen here. That's going to be strike 3 swinging. So Whip goes down swinging, and possibly second to last final at bat. And I think I've commentated with yeah, I might. We're gonna try and swing that strike 1. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna get T-Bucks mic'd up. Hold on. Ball went upstairs, so we're gonna get T-Bucks mic'd up here for a full inning. When he goes up to bat. Let's see if T-Bucks checks. Anyways, Ryan steps out of the box. I'm telling him to check me to serve. Ryan waiting for another 3 innings. That's going to be ball 2 low. So top of the 3rd here. Denver with an astonishing 8 hits. That is a lot of hits, I think. I mean, like, that means you've hit the baseball 8 times for your team. And that's going to be hit number 9. No, won't. 2 away for the inning. All right, so T-Bucks is going to get mic'd up through the entire 4th. So we'll see what happens here. T-Bucks obviously helping the growth of the side leagues and the main league, and very good man. Ball went inside. 30 viewers, we thank you for tuning in. 40 votes have said that the Denver Whitecaps will win tonight's game, or 82% of 40 win tonight's game. Mercy rule, so that's the rule whenever a team's like up 15. So if LA has 9 players and Denver's up 15, I think a mercy rule can be called, but I don't think they exist in the postseason. And that's going to be hit, so that's going to be the 9th hit on the day for Denver. And if there's 8 people on the field at once, or 8 or under, then Denver only needs to be up 10 runs for a mercy to happen, but I don't think they exist in the postseason. So pretty much... Oh. Strike 1 looking. We're not gonna... Alright. I think we need a few more outs here so we can mic up T-Bucks through the entire 4th as he bats. That'd be pretty cool. Strike 2. Is that strike 2? Was it 1-1 or was it 1-2? Because my mind might be playing tricks on me. Anyways. Never Goon. Okay. No, T-Bucks still on mute from IPU. I don't know. I don't know if T-Bucks runs IPU. Anyways, that's going to be popped up to 2nd, and that's going to be the 3rd out. So, bottom of the 3rd. Long-time FTN viewer up to bat, and pinch hit. Okay. Devane up the bat. I'm going to try to get some runs up for LA, but it might be Chris Paul shoots a 3 to cut the lead down to 42 if he does get a home run. If he hits a home run, I'm going to say that. Strike 1 swinging. So bottom of the 3rd. And where's T-Bucks? He's playing in... Not center, that's not. He's playing in right, and that's going to be hit to the exact opposite field of where we're looking at. We were looking at right. That was hit to left, and that's going to be 1 runner on for the Los Angeles Stars. Dimer up the bat, and very useless hit there, but still trying to get some sort of comeback going. You need 2 grand slams to take the lead of the game. 1 grand slam and a 3-run shot to tie the game. So it tells you how far this game is sort of out of reach for the Los Angeles Stars. If they get bases loaded, anything can happen. Ball went upstairs. I mean, very beautiful stadium. This is here in Los Angeles, California. Strike 2 swinging for Dimer. 34 pitches dealt by Tiger. 21 strikeouts with a 4.5 ERA. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and failed pickoff attempt on Vane. So, someone says I sound bored. Commentate like 3 or 4 blowouts in a row and see how exciting that can get. Go yard here, Q says. So that's gonna be strike 1 swinging for the LA Stars. Failed pickoff again, and Rash up the bat. Zero people are talking about this game. In general, that's kind of impressive. So kind of impressive that Denver has 7 runs on the board after the 2nd. Rash, we'll see strike 1 on the 3rd. And can you not spam, please? If you spam, I might have to mute you. I apologize. Anyways. Tiger's gonna deal his 38th pitch through like 4 innings. No, 3. Not bad. Strike 2 swinging. Tiger's gonna step off the mound there, so we're gonna take a look at your outfield here. Hi, Gio. You're having a very fun appearance, and Tiger gonna deal that baseball in his hand, and that baseball is gonna be straight into the catcher's mitt. So, Greg up the bat, and we have a fan chilling there. Very nice, Doge, sort of. I don't know if that's exactly Doge, but anyways. If you want to tell how someone's about to pitch, the ball blinks and then they do their animation, just like what happened there. Craig's going to see strike 1. So, I have no idea if that's August. That probably looks like August on like a $3 budget. We're just looking around here. He's selling from the LA Stars dugout, maybe, or maybe that's just an LA Stars fan wearing some jerseys and pants. Very beautiful baby blue jerseys, or powder blue, however you want to call the color. All went upstairs, way upstairs. Bane on first, 2 away. Ian is behind with us, and we have BC, or I forget if that's John or not. I think, anyways, it's gonna be strike 2 swinging. Looking around here to look around. There's the LA Stars dugout. That man looks like his outfit's cool. Gonna be hit to the third baseman. Ryan does field that ball, and he is pissed about not having an interview. So Atlas up to bat. We're gonna mic up with T-Bucks here. All right, so I'm deaf and oops. So we're waiting for T-Bucks here, just in the VC.
Hello, what's going on, FTN?
I'm doing good. What about you on this beautiful...
I'm feeling great. Beautiful night sky in LA. We are up 7-0. Possibly going to be more here.
Yeah,
I'm feeling fantastic.
I wouldn't really doubt it now. Obviously, you're in the booth, but for a completely different reason. You're mic'd up, and Atlas can see a home run number 9. He's trying to beat the record of 13 home runs on the season, or postseason, I should say. What's your opinions on that? You think you can do it? Strike 1.
Possibly. You know, it depends on how lucky we get with the rest of this game, and then facing Brooklyn most likely in the World Series. We actually have the record holder, Say Knights, on our team, who has 13, I believe.
Okay, so Say is the one who hit 13. I apologize about not knowing that stat. So I want to clear up some confusion. If Denver goes up 15-0 here, and that's going to be hit down the left field line, and I have no idea who that is trying to grab it.
I know you're about to ask. There's no mercy rule in the playoffs.
Okay, that's...
We are at 15-0.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know.
Unless they all like leave the game, and then there's not gonna be a mercy. And also, I just realized they just played that entire last at bat without a center fielder.
Oh, that'd be really...
Right.
That could have been an inside the park home run.
I'm winding for slow here.
All right.
Oh. I was late. I had it on me too. Infected's being weird. He's pitching with no stamina.
Wait, so hold on. I gotta ask. So if you pitch like a previous game, like if you were to pitch in game 3 and 4 in a row, do you get your stamina removed manually? Sorry, I stuttered like 7 times there.
So let's say you have a day with full stam, if you pitch more than 4 innings, you won't have stamina for the next 2 days. If you pitch more than 2 innings, or like just above 2 innings, you'll have stamina for the next day.
Cool. What is your winding here?
Slow again.
And, yep, 2-1. 2-1 count, 0 away, which is obviously a relief for you. I mean, you think if you hit a ball out of the stadium here, where do you think you're hitting it?
He threw me a mid. I was late. Oh, okay. I'm having trouble timing up and slow right now, but we're good.
That a mid fastball. I need to put it on the counter.
I want to hit it to the waterfall.
Yeah, I mean you hit 2 there.
Hit the ball.
Or you robbed 2 there. We'll ask you about that here in a minute. We're gonna see what he deals here.
That was in my shoulder.
Yep. Give that man a base. So
I wouldn't be surprised if he throws ball 4 here to me, but I'm just gonna sit slow and expect a strike.
Yeah, I'll let you walk in here. Oh, that's...
It's a hit, but I missed it barely.
Yep, and that's going to go down and right. Christmas going to get that ball. That's going to be runners on the corners, and Atlas is safe. So runners on the corners say up to bat with 0 home runs, about 4 RBIs on the season, or postseason. So that's 11 hits, I believe, for Denver. Yep. I wanted to ask, how does it feel to rob 2 home runs? I mean, sure, the last one you robbed was a wall scraper, but I don't know. I think it would have been gone if you didn't rob it. So that's going to be hit in the right. Christmas is going to catch it, and Atlas is going to come home. 8-0 ball game.
Oh, I'm not tagging on that.
So, Dimer's, I think, behind the plate. Tiger up the bat. You think Tiger's going to slam one out the park here?
Tiger, they're just everyone's sitting for slow because he has no stamp. So Tiger more than likely will hit a high liner probably.
Oh, he missed a mid.
If he can be selective with it. But the home run robberies, yeah, they were amazing. I had a feeling when Infected came up to bat in the 8th there that I would that he's gonna go yard, and I was just at the perfect place at the right time. The second one off of Peakified, I had a feeling bases loaded with like 1 out. I had a strange feeling like they're gonna hit something here to get momentum. So I made sure to play back, and sure enough, it worked out perfectly. It's funny too because in my clip, I turned and looked at the exact spot where it was gonna be before the ball actually was pitched.
I do want to see that clip.
It was really weird. I can post this to you in the studio Discord in a moment.
Yeah, and I can show
it was weird, but then again, really hilarious because I've never done that before. I've robbed homers before, but never 2 in one game.
Yeah, I can show it on the broadcast here in a second. 8-0 ball game for Denver here. I think that's the score. I'm not gonna go check. Tiger's gonna see lower pitch. That's gonna be straight to Christmas. Are you gonna tag? No.
Nope, I can't. That right fielder is playing really far back.
Someone's asking in chat if you posted it. I mean, you can probably post it.
Yeah, I'm gonna ping you with it here. This is the second rob I had.
Cool. So we're gonna see T-Buck's second rob off of Pika in the 9th, falling upstairs and in the corner. I don't know what you would call that, a ball upstairs in the upper left corner or the upper right. Sort of confusing. I'll just say upstairs. So, Bane gonna deal. Ball 2. I mean, I sound dead with energy, but you know, you commentate like 4 or 5 blowouts in a row, and it's like not that exciting.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Brooklyn, Denver, it's gonna be a crazy series.
Yeah, so I do hope I get World Series perms on it. Of course, you're probably gonna be the one that decides that.
I have to make decisions on that.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's gonna be a rotation more than likely.
Okay, cool. Hopefully, I get to commentate every game though. Would be cool to have a streak. Gio's
okay, what the fuck are these goobers doing?
David probably shouldn't complain if you cuss. So, well, who cares? So, I gotta ask, we're gonna see the first pitch at a whip. That's gonna be fouled.
This is Tix, one of our rookies. It's a prominent IPU player. Many who watching your stream might know.
Someone said T-Buck's oil up in chat. I think,
that's Golden. He was one of my rookies in season 22.
Okay, so you know
him.
Strike 2, so I guess that's how you identify each other. I'm not going to judge. I thought I was going to ban him maybe if you wanted, but strike 2 here. And you think Olip is going to get a hit right here?
More than likely, because he's throwing only slow. If he doesn't, I'll be shocked.
And no hit. So
unfortunate.
Jordan's up. 1 home run on the season in a very useless game there. I think it was the last game.
Ryan V's due up at the top of the 5th if you want to drag him in here after this inning.
Sounds good. So I have 2 players mic'd up back to back. There was something I did want to ask earlier, but I did. Oh, right. Do you know the streak of most consecutive games commentated? Or do I have that record unofficially?
I don't know if there was ever such a streak.
Oh, now let's start one.
I am really thankful for your work.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's been streamers in the past who have like a hell of a lot of commentating streams done.
I mean, like consecutively, like in a row without
consecutively.
Like, yeah.
I think there's been people in the past. Poison Han, his name was like Hancock 3 or something. He was a prominent streamer back in the early days of HCBB, like season 9, 10, even earlier than that. But he's done many streams in the past.
Yeah, so that's probably the record I want to go for. I think I'm trying to go through every playoff game here. So if they go to a game 5 in Division 2, I think I'm gonna try to do that game 5. Like, not broadcast it, but maybe be in the booth there. You know, still get that stat up because that'd be a pretty cool stat. Anyways, we'll see. Strike 2 there. I did have a few coughing issues though, and we'll probably have Q here in the booth after the 6th, since I do want to go get myself a water. That's gonna be strike 3 swinging.
I got you, man.
So
Yeah, it's really fun out here. I'm just sitting here picking at the flowers, kicking ant piles, waving to the fans. You know.
They have ant piles in professional baseball fields. That's kind of concerning.
It's funny. Yeah.
I'm checking the stadium.
I'm out here kicking grass right now. I got nothing to do.
I'm checking.
These guys aren't touching the ball.
Yeah, I mean, hey, Tiger's pitching. Oh, never mind. Yep.
Get there, Gio.
You
Get there, Gio.
You weren't even in the booth, and you just did a commentator's curse. How does that feel?
It happens.
Yeah, Christmas up to bat. Due to HCBB stadium rules, you can't have Tal's Hill or anything like that.
Can't have what?
All right, so I was trying to make an HCBB stadium, right? Because I got bored. I was trying to make the Orc Stadium. I went through the stadium rules, and it said no Tal's Hill or anything like that. So nothing like that represents a hill. So no Tal's Hill. If they have an empire,
every stadium has to default to like what you see now. It's just the dimensions of it vary.
Yeah.
It's like putting another stadium, overlaying it on top of another stadium. It's pretty weird.
Yeah, strike 2. I mean, I don't know, if you had an ant pile in a professional baseball stadium, no matter the stadium rules, if there were hills allowed or not, that'd be pretty concerning. Any statue counter number 1.
It'd be pretty funny.
Yeah, true. All right, so statue counter gets up to number 1.
After this at bat, if you want to check out the clip I posted to you.
Oh, bet. And that's gonna be
Gio
does get that ball.
No,
that's gonna be. What was that?
They're trying to drop it to get a double play, but the guy that hit it ran all the way out, so it was kind of dumb.
Oh, okay. All right, so let me grab the clip here. I did download it. I gotta go put it on the broadcast here. What's the clip name?
It was like from my perspective. I pinged it with you in the studio Discord.
Oh, I know. Hold on. I got it. Oh,
it's just me robbing Pika.
That is the studio Discord that I just showed by accident. Oh well. I mean, people have soaked up like that in the past. Who cares? They had the thumbnail of the clip and then some Discords. Anyways. This shows that SSG weren't frauds. Anyways, here's the clip.
Nah, I'm greedy.
Oh my god.
If we get the full count, you should power pick either 3rd or 1st.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gone.
Oh my god, he can't score.
Wait, there's bases loaded? What the fuck? Puck's playing at the wall.
Yeah, of course, I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna hand the mic over to Ryan, who's about to go on a deck or have his at bat. You good luck, Ryan.
Thank you.
So, one Denver Whitecap to another. So you're playing 3rd, I believe, and I believe you pitch for Denver, right? Am I correct on that?
I get puppeted, yeah, here and there.
Okay, cool. Are they planning to have you pitch in the World Series, or are you not going to give your strategy away yet to any Brooklyn Bears or Atlanta Rebels that may be watching?
I get puppeted by like everyone, so I'm just basically a guy they could use just in case they need relief. So if they need someone to relief, that's probably gonna be me, unless other guys over there have Stan. That was a mid.
That's absolutely shot in the right. That's gonna drop. So now that you're on base, I think we need more Denver Whitecaps to mic up, because T-Bucks got on base and you got on base.
I know, right? Get the whole team in here.
Yeah,
Jesus, man.
Yeah, y'all could go up 15-0 right here. I mean, wouldn't be a mercy, but I believe the last playoff mercy was last year, so that rule had to be implemented this year, I believe. Anyways.
All these games should be mercies, except for maybe game 2. I mean, this has just been the easiest series I've ever played, ever.
Yeah. I thought that way was going to have a chance. Cade is going to try to play, so he's going to try to, stat pad before his team is gone, bowling outside. Yeah. So Kenny's up the bat. You think Kenny's going to get a base hit here, or what's he going to do?
I hope so. I mean, he's dressed up as the minion. He's got some faith in the minion. Let's go.
Ball 2 inside, so
I mean,
not really much you could do.
Infected pitched me a straight, slow mid sinker, so it should be pretty easy for him. Infected's pitching on no stem. It's just they're giving up.
All right, I should ask you about that 3-run shot you hit to make the game. Oh, that's gonna be hit. That's not gonna go. I thought it was. Man, I thought I was about to commentate a home run like that.
Oh, I might have. Oh, I actually could have got second.
I'll
take second there though. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. You could go for 3. No.
Let's keep it there.
Yeah, let's keep it. So speaking of second, not really gonna correlate with 3, but you did hit 3-run shot with 2 runners on. How did that feel? I mean,
finally, man. I remember my first half of the regular season I hit 8, then second half I didn't hit a single one. So, honestly, I just didn't have any fun in the regular season second half. So coming into this postseason, I was a little hyped. I wanted to actually, do good for once. And, I'm doing good now. So my second home run, I was looking for fast the whole entire time. I got exactly what I wanted.
Yeah, now you're not looking for fast because, I mean, Infected's pitching on 0 stam. 29 pitches on 0 stam and hasn't given up a run, so I think the LA Stars are cooking up. Although they should have had him pitch 2 days in a row. Not like I would have done anything anyway. Strike 2 swinging for a bunt. So who's up after Bun? I wasn't looking at the on-deck circle.
After Buns, it's back to the top of the order. Buns has always been our second leadoff at the 9-hole, so it's Atlas.
Yeah,
it's been really clutch for us. I mean, well, that's okay, happens, but...
Atlas gonna hit number 9? Or no?
Yep. Oh, Atlas hits number 1. Oh, you mean number 9 is a homer? Oh, yeah, of course. See a ball. First pitch. Bye. Yeah,
I mean, you pitch slow to Atlas. We saw what happens 2 nights ago. He walks the game off and gets Denver back in that ball game. Yeah. Very fun game. One of my favorite games I've ever commentated. I want to save that stream later. Ball 2. I got to go ask if I can save that stream.
Yeah, Alice has just been, a very good PM and just our best hitter overall. Great to see him just carry top of the order. He's getting walked here.
Oh, boo. Then T-Bucks is up the bat. And Infected is going to be smart and walk, but... Oh, that was a mid.
He tried to...
That was a mid. That was actually crazy. I saw that go to the middle.
Me and the whole team are just still pondering how this team managed to get to this spot after being Wichita. Like, how does this even happen?
Oh no!
He's not playing deep enough. I'm scoring.
Oh, yeah, he's not. No one's there.
No one's there.
I don't think there's a left fielder for LA. So
nothing. There we go. Oh, he's going 3. Oh, he's got 3. He's got 3.
He might go for a triple. Yes, he will. I think that's the second triple of this series.
He could have had 4 if he kept going.
I mean, maybe, but T-Bucks up the bat. So he mic'd up with us last inning. We'll see what he does here.
Yeah, so as I was saying, it's just a miracle this team got here in the first place. Denver was always fated to go to the World Series. Don't get that twisted.
Yeah, I'm saying whoever wins this series goes to the World Series. Now that you're chilling on the dugout in a very positive way, how does that feel? Just watching T-Bucks maybe hit a 2-run shot here? Oh. No. No one's there.
It's gonna be an out. Jeez. They played left center straight out.
Yeah. So long-time FTN viewer is up to bat. That's cool.
All right. Well, I gotta get back. So thank you for having me, man.
All right. You don't want to stay for the bottom of the inning, or?
I mean, unless you ask some questions, I got nothing good to say. I think T-Bucks.
Oh yeah. I mean, maybe I could figure out some questions. I mean, you're playing third base. That's where you primarily play. You think you're gonna get a single play at all during this inning, or you think?
I got one play this whole entire game. No, I got 2 plays. One of them was a jumping catch by me, and the second play, I'm gonna look back on stream for this. It was a grounder to me, and I picked it up near the line, and I got kicked as soon as I was throwing the ball. I was able to get the play off, but I got kicked.
Yeah.
I just need to look back on stream and see what happened. I gotta clip it.
Kenny's chilling in center. Oh, that's strike 1. That was the pitch to hit. Kenny's chilling in center.
On the waterfall.
Yeah, how do you think he's getting out of that predicament? I mean, you get there, you got to find a way out. Strike 2.
I don't think he's getting out. We're gonna have to call the police, man.
Yeah, I think Kenny's cooked. I mean, he's chilling, but I think he needs to find a way out.
Here's my question though: when the hell did he become an official and get up over there?
That's my question. I mean, he's chilling in center. He's not doing anything bad. He's not moving.
I think he subbed himself out. My goodness.
That's fine. And strike 3 swinging for Luna. Yeah,
this is gonna be
absolute nasty.
Hopefully a good World Series, man. I was hoping.
And Kenny's trying to get out. Vane's up. So I know Vane's a pretty good hitter. You think you might be able to play a ball he hits, and that's back.
That ball is not getting rocked.
That's gone.
Whoa.
Vane puts the stars on the board for the first time tonight. Kenny tries to grab that baseball, and the LA Stars crowd, that's probably the only run they'll see on the board. Oh, Kenny does obtain that baseball. So Kenny has that baseball. What's your opinions on that?
What?
Kenny got the baseball. You think he's gonna throw it back in?
Baseball.
Look on the stream. He was there.
Oh, geez. Yeah, I see him. He's in center now. He's going to right center.
Yeah, he grabbed the baseball from
in
center.
Expected they're only hard out in the first place. We don't really give a crap. You can go deep 20 times if you want to.
It's 8-1. Oh, that
nearly.
Caught in center. So you have one more out. You think you're gonna see one play in the bottom of the fifth, or what's your strategy? Nope. Oh, you tried to get that ball.
I can go up to their dugout right now. Nothing's gonna be hit to me.
You want to try that? Oh.
No, they would get so pissed. You do not even believe it. Like I think I made like one bad play this whole entire season, and it was in the postseason. I made like one bad play, and they're still nagging me for it, man.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
Fielder and everything.
Oh, that's gonna be hitting the left. The left does not get the ball. So, you think this is gonna be 3?
If he gets in quickly, cut off. Yeah, he's staying.
Okay.
Got it.
Well, could have been 3, maybe a play there. Fearless up to bat. You think? Oh, no.
There he goes.
Craig is up to bat. You think Craig's gonna hit one to you or no?
No, I think he's gonna strike out here. Tiger's just been nails for us recently, man. Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, with how hot Tiger's been, you think you could win the World Series against Brooklyn and stop a three-peat from happening?
Hope so. If VGT doesn't do any meddling in this fucking World Series, yeah.
Like one.
I already know some bullshit's gonna happen with Zay, but we'll just see if we can just power through it.
Yeah.
Best rotation, probably best offense too.
The 9 p.m. slot is starting now, so we'll see if Atlanta and Brooklyn will go to a Game 5. And if
Brooklyn's gonna smack them.
Yeah, I don't really. I think both Game 2s both teams had a chance to come back, but lost all that momentum when they got walked off in the same night, which is kind of crazy to me. So both teams that are about to get swept get, walked off in the same night, 2-1 count, is what the series could have been. If
I attest this. I think Atlanta, Brooklyn's closer because Don came in for Game 2 and he shut us down. Now to be fair, I wasn't there, so that's why he shut us down. Nice pitch.
And strikeout, as you said, but continue real quick and we'll let you go here in the top of the 6th.
All right. Thank you for having me, man. Adios.
Thank you for coming along. And Ryan, and we have 2 Denver Whitecaps that did join us tonight. So top of the 6th here in the ball game, and that's pretty exciting. So Aura's about to go live for that broadcast. And what was the hit count? 13-5, okay. So Aura's live on Brooklyn and Atlanta. I'll give you some good updates throughout that game. And that's something I can't play. Whoops, sorry, David. So, Say up the bat. Speaking of Say, how did you get that jersey? Thank you for asking. Mountain Visit Uniforms. Buy these amazing jerseys and you can get customs if you know, for 20 Robux. Just DM me and you can get your own MPB custom uniform. Maybe an MLB or maybe a KBO. If you make me make a jersey that I haven't made, I'll probably upcharge for that. 40 Robux. How about that? I'm making prices up on the dot. So, Jordan's on the mound. 27 ERA, absolutely astonishing. Ball 1 to the Asia League commissioner. Now we're going to see Jordan's deal. That's going to be hit. Say hits it in the left, and that's going to fall down. And that's going to be one runner on for Denver, their 14th hit of the night. I got to provide some of this ad template. I got 3 Robux. Take it or leave it. Alright, so if you get 17 more, I'll consider. And if you haven't already, please donate. I don't know. I don't really care. Back one. FTN also has a Patreon. I don't know if it's linked. It probably is, considering the fact that David has it. So this patreon.com/Fireball Talks NASCAR if you want to support us. That'd be cool. Gonna be hit, and that's gonna be popped up, and that's the first out of the ball game. So or inning, not the ball game. Geo, up the bat. I'm gonna go check my emails here. All right, chat. I'm checking my emails for any FTN related things. And that's going to be hit to left. Going to be pretty shallow, but it will drop. So, going to be 2 runners on, one away. Stay on second, Geo on first to lift up the bat. And that's going to be hit. It's going to be caught by the first baseman. First baseman does record the second out. Ryan up the bat. We've seen him bat last time, so we'll see what he can do here. Was mic'd up with us last inning at the top of the 5th, so the order does nearly come around here. He could be the final out this inning, or he could. That's going to be the final out. Luna makes the play. No! That base is loaded. I thought that was caught. I thought that was caught. And the LA Stars are benching him. Or her. So. I actually thought that was caught, so that's unfortunate. Gio's on mobile? No, the only mobile player here is Louis, and he's in the spectate. God's pretty cool. He's a cool guy. 1-0. God's a pretty cool guy, though. They just don't have any MPB uniforms, so it's like, I'm not going to take over his business, but I'm going to, you know, provide the MPB uniforms for anyone who wants them. Ball 2 inside. Very cool uniforms that he makes, though. I have some good respect for him. He's a pretty cool guy. And Jordan's deals a foul ball. So no catch there. Oh, he was? I didn't know mobile users were allowed in main league. I thought they were banned in main league. Is that Kenny in center again? Here. And that's going to be strike 2. So we're going to see. Kenny is still in center. Never goon. That's going to be hit. It's going to be down the left field line. That's going to score 1 run for Denver. Well, and it scores 2. And that's going to be the RBI single. No, wait. Wait, that's confusing. So I think that scored 2 runs. I might have the scoreboard wrong, but to be fair, no one's really paying attention. Anyways, an interview with Kenny should be fun. Wow, that's crazy. 17 hits against 5. I grand slammed your grandma. Strike 1 swinging. I know nothing because I haven't been around HCBB that long. Yo, if Buns goes deep here for a grand slam, I will eat a piece of gum for the rest of the broadcast. Ball 1 outside. I'll put 2 pieces of gum in my mouth. I really want gum. I want an excuse to put gum in my mouth. Or no, I'll just put it in for the rest, for like a few seconds. I don't know. You know, get that craving off my mind. We'll see. And strike 2. So my chances of getting gum are very, very unlikely here. Kenny declined an interview. And that's strike 3 looking. Bun strikes out looking with bases loaded opportunity. See if Kenny's in the media server. Okay, cool. I gotta find Kenny. Hold on. So Ryan is gonna be taken out of the game. Gio now going to play third, and someone's playing short. I don't know who. I mean they can, but they don't want to forfeit. It would look extremely embarrassing here. So we're gonna try to get Kenny in the booth here for like half an inning, and that's gonna be fouled. All right, hold on. Okay. So strike 2. Hello, Kenny. Welcome to the broadcast booth here in the bottom of the 6th, I think.
Hello.
Hello. So that's strike 3 looking. So obviously you're chilling there in center field. You got the home run ball from the LA Stars. Now, what did you exactly do with that ball? Did you throw it back out in the field, or did you keep it for yourself?
You're crazy if you think I'm keeping an LA Stars ball, home run ball.
Okay, so you threw it back.
I threw it off the map, actually.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's long gone. You see, I am a big Denver fan since I am a Denver player myself. I have to respect my coacher, my team, their best wishes.
Yeah. I'm trying to find Atlas so I can cut a shot to him, but I can't find him.
Oh, he got banned.
No way.
Yeah, he got banned for saying for saying that in chat. Yeah, so we basically got our B team in right now. We have, I think, Kangas at second base, I think. We have Chicken at first base. I think that's Xvin at shortstop. And yeah, we basically got our team B in right now, you know.
So that's kind of crazy. LA is not hitting against Denver's team B. Well, I mean, Tiger's doing an absolute gem on the mound.
Yeah, we still have Tiger on, but we mostly have our team B up right now.
Yeah, Kangas at second, gonna deal, and that's the third of the inning. Okay, hold on. Let me do my normal segment here.
Okay.
I just pan around the park, so.
Yeah, it makes you pan right next to me too.
I mean, I'll cut the camera, dude, but.
Oh, you have a camera on me? That's crazy.
I mean, I have a camera that, I don't know. Anyways, main point is, I use free cam.
But yeah.
Are you gonna get Ryan to join you in center?
Ryan is gonna join me in center indeed.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
why that's why he subbed himself out too.
So we're just waiting for what rock is he gonna claim?
Either the one right next to me or one in front of me. I do not know.
Okay, so let's see which one he likes to claim. I mean, you tried to get out there whenever. No, he's going to join you in center. He's currently making his way over, not trying to interfere with the game. How about this? So after this ball game, if the Atlanta-Brooklyn game is still going on, it probably will be. Y'all want to chill in center or nah?
I mean, this is probably where we're gonna be taking our team picture if we win.
Oh, true. I mean after, because I think the the Brooklyn-Atlanta game would still be going on for a decent amount.
Yeah, I would love to chill, but I have to take a nap because I am waking up at like 5 a.m. to drive to Atlanta.
Okay, so he's driving to Atlanta, yet the Rebels are about to be eliminated.
I'm driving to Atlanta with my friends and cousin, so.
That's awesome. So that I don't know if that's a statue. Okay, so he takes the rock next to you with the big W chain and a fire chain. I gotta put a custom camera there, like, to focus on you too. And that's gonna be hit to center. I want to see y'all fight over a ball. So, you guys think you're gonna get any home run here? Is T-Buck's gonna hit one to you? So
Yeah,
you guys...
T-Bug's gonna hit a long drive right to me. I'm gonna catch it. Ryan V is not even gonna get near the ball.
All right, so you're gonna try to rob a home run from Ryan.
Of course.
Okay, we'll see if T-Bucks does do that, and we're gonna stay mic'd up with you till like the bottom of the 7th, maybe top. I don't know, depends.
It's cool with me. Anything's fine.
Pick one. But what if a ball gets hit in the like left or right? What are y'all gonna do? Just first come, first serve.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ryan has seemed to take the spot in front of you.
I mean, if you couldn't tell, LA has given up.
Yeah,
basically with their shifts and everything.
I've kind of given up too, to be fair. Oh, not given up, but I have 0 energy right now because it's a 10-1 blowout. T-Bucks could make a 12-1 blowout with the one swing of the bat, maybe in the center here. We'll see. And that's gonna be popped up. Out number 1. I thought that was going in the center. I was so excited. After that, all right. Before we let you go here at the top of the 7th, because that's the only inning that matters if you want to keep a ball. Who do you think is going to hit a ball to you in center? Make a prediction. Any batter at this point.
I believe Tiger Nuke will reign supremacy and hit a ball straight to me.
Awesome. So
after his 3-home run game yesterday.
I think Christmas should pitch a mid right here. That'd be cool. And they're fighting over the mound like it's a pubs. I have a piece of gum. So Christmas is not going to deal. They're going to switch pitchers. And Pika's on the mound. And I don't think the LA Stars or defense is going to rob a home run like Pika got robbed last night. We'll see. They's looking to hit one out, though. And that's going to be hit to left, out number 2 of the inning. First pitch, first out. That he's it all during this postseason. So Tiger's up to bat. You think Tiger's going to hit one to you?
Of course. Me and Tiger are like best buds.
Okay.
When we're not playing the game.
What if Ryan gets the ball? Are you gonna like?
Ryan's not even near me anymore, so.
Okay. Are you gonna box him?
Right field wall.
Okay, so he's expecting a ball at right field. He's shifting to get a ball instead of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's chilling over there.
Yeah.
I mean. If Ryan gets one, are you going to try to fight him? Are you going to box him? Are you going to punch him in the face for a ball or no?
You see, I'm going to play the long game. He's going to take it home, keep it in a safe box. But little does he know, I know his exact coordinates, where he lives, where he's at all time. It's just a simple breaking and entering.
Okay. So.
Maybe some blood on my hands.
I mean, all for a Tiger ball, and that's not going to be... I'm just going to be able to get that. It's not a home run. Oh, one more question here. What's your favorite pack of gum?
My favorite pack of gum?
Yeah, in general.
I forgot what they're called. Give me a second.
What two?
I love the watermelon juicy fruit.
Oh yeah, those are kind of good. I don't know. I want to try juicy fruit. They sound good though. Watermelon. Watermelon gum is always good though. I've got bubble gum next to me. I'm kind of chewing on it right now.
It's a full count for Tiger.
Yep.
Like I said.
Throw him a strike. We'll see what happens. And Pika's going to step off the mound. The aura from Tiger is absolutely radiating. The 1-0 game in Brooklyn, or in Atlanta right now, Brooklyn leads. Opinions on that? How do you feel facing Brooklyn to try and stop a three-peat in the World Series?
You know, after like seeing their performance against Atlanta, I'm not gonna lie, I feel kind of confident. We're currently on the works of getting Tiger his first ring after years of not being able to get one. So.
And I have an amazing call if that happens in mine. So hopefully I get to watch that. Anyways, we'll let you go. Hopefully you enjoy your rock and center with Brian, and hopefully you guys don't try to kill each other for a baseball.
All right, thank you for having me.
No problem, man. Then that was a very fun. Very fun mic'd up segment, and that's gonna be straight to Kangas, bottom of the 7th tier. 10-1 Denver, Ethan Gamer TV fan 99. So I think LA at this point found someone from pubs and just let him bat. yo, this is gonna be crazy if he homers. Oh, strike one. Yo, yo, that's crazy. An Ethan Gamer fan fouls. And Bucks Night, the imposter Bucks 19 is here. Well, T-Bucks is here. And Ethan Gamer fan with an 0-2 count. Kenny Homer. We'll see what happens here. Please, please, God, please, Ethan Gamer fan, TV fan, 99 Homer. No! No! You swung and missed. It's over. GG's, game over. See y'all now. I wanted him to homer. And that's going to be hit to Gio. Third out of the inning, top of the 8th. We're going to try to get Q in here. Dimer has Gio swing at strike one, so they've got like 6 through 7 pitchers already. And that's going to be hit in the center! And there's no center fielder. That could be an inside the Parker. Gio! And hold on. Gio's rounding third. Can he make it home? He's going for it. The relay home. Not in time. Gio inside the park. Home run. To put the Whitecaps up 11-0. What was that? What was that?
What's going on over here?
Yo, an inside the park home run!
I don't know. I think LA is just completely given up at this point.
Yo, that's crazy!
Not a single person, not a single soul in center field. And are all the officials in center field? I'm gonna go join them.
Yeah, we have Ryan and Kenny in center field. Ryan is trying to get a baseball. Same with Kenny. They're competing for who can get a baseball. That's going to be down the left field line cup.
Oh, a diving catch.
Yeah, let's get hyped.
The best player ever.
All right, red ball.
Hold on, I'm going to center field. I'm going to go greet them.
Yeah, go greet them.
I said I can't move during pitch, though. It's the only problem. Oh,
yeah.
Those bullpens are nice.
Just go for it. Just go for it.
Oh.
All right, I'll let you know when he's about to deal. He's dealing. Stop. All right, he's dealing.
Behind a tree.
And strike one. Okay, go. quick.
Hey, what's going on over there, boys? What's going on?
Okay. So we have 3 people here. I have a set location for that. Oh, that's in the center. There's no one to get it.
Oh no.
Oh, Christmas is able to get it. Oh man. A 1 batting average from UN.
This looks like a sweep here. 11-1 score. LA season might be over here. And this has my Asia League teammate. Well, not anymore, but.
Oh yeah, because you got wait, didn't you get banned from Asia or? No, you didn't.
No, I got unbanned, but no, our team we got eliminated.
All right.
Overslept, and then we lost to what, Nippon? Oh, great.
And Nippon won like 10-1 against KT.
The
Or
nipple
10-3.
hand fighters.
Not slander my Nippon ham fighters like that. I'm a fighters fan, man.
I'm playing Terraria mid-game right now.
Yeah, that's fire. I'm trying to read what kanji that dude's hat says. Oh, chewing gum.
Yeah, more gum. This guy Kenny has a shirt that says "Never Goon."
Yeah, no,
He's
that
in the right
already.
mindset.
And failed pickoff attempt at first. You think T-Bucks is gonna get mad at me for being a bit unprofessional right now, considering the game is a 10-1 blowout to sweep the series, or 11-1?
I don't think he'll. I think it'll be. I don't think it'll be that bad.
Yeah, because there's no way LA comes back 10 runs. Oh my god, he's swinging at that low, so that's going to be a strikeout low. Angus up the bat. This will definitely not be his final at bat, though. Timer dealing. Oh, never mind. Yo, they let a kid from pubs in here. That's crazy.
It's 30-year-old up to bat.
Ethan Gamer Fan TV 99 or whatever. He got to bat. I was screaming so loud that he struck out. I was so sad. Ball one. Like that is the most
public player bat.
Yeah, they let a public player bat.
He struck out. No.
Oh, that's popped up.
No.
Yo, and home run in an elevator shaft. That's popped up. All right, Dimer up the bat, bottom of the eighth.
Oh my god.
20 hits
King
for
Dimer.
Denver.
Here's the comeback. Here it is. Watch.
Yo, is Tiger
He's
gonna get back
go
on?
deep center field.
All right, which one of y'all is getting baseball?
I'm catching it. I know I'm catching it.
All right, so you,
I don't know
Kenny,
about
and
these
Ryan are
other
gonna
buffoons.
try to go for it.
I don't know about these other buffoons, but I know I'm mossing them.
And Tiger
I'm
deal
going
is
for it,
strike
bro.
one. So if we go to our
Tiger,
location
throw
D,
it.
here's the three others. So we have Never Goom Kenny, a very fancy suit with Ryan, and naked.
I'm naked.
Yeah.
I am naked. Now Andre went ahead and took my clothes off.
Anyways. He bunts! He bunts while his team is down 10 runs. And that's out. Okay.
Oh,
Dimer gave up. Rash up the bat.
I would have just.
And August goes 0 for
Wait, I'm
like.
fighting Queen Bee. Oh, shoot.
Oh, wait, what? What's happening?
I'm fighting Queen Bee in Terraria. Hold on.
Crazy.
Very intense boss fight.
Ball one outside. I don't even know if that was outside. I was just randomly going off. All right.
Oh yeah. All right.
Oh,
good
that's
damage.
it! No, it's foul! No one's gonna be able to get that baseball. Bottom of the eighth. So, oh my god, Brooklyn's up 8-0. Both games are blowouts! Both games are blowouts in the second!
On the bottom of the second.
Yes! I think Denver was up 7-0 in the second here, so that's gonna be hit. It's in the center, and that's the second out.
Oh my goodness.
And both games are blowouts. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it looks like we have a very clear World Series here. Wow.
And both games are blowouts.
NA.
Strike one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I have some epic news. Strike two. EGT says he has a plan against Denver before playoff season started.
Oh. You something planned for them?
Yep. Strike three swinging, top of the ninth. Final 3 outs here for Denver's championship series, and then they get advanced on the World Series. So we'll see on Monday or Tuesday for the World Series. That's for sure.
Right.
Someone had Someone had Tame Impala as their home run song. That's kind of real.
There we go. There we go. All right.
All right, who's on the mound?
Let's see.
Talks.
Rick Stocks.
Falling upstairs. All right.
Let's lock in, man. Let's lock in here.
Yeah, let's lock in.
It's,
so we're watching a 1-0. First pitch thrown by Talks in the top of the ninth. Absolutely nothing interesting happening. And that's gonna be. Oh my God! There's no third baseman. Where's the third baseman? Freaky Bucks 19 up the bat.
Found. Freaky Bucks 19.
Yep.
Just...
Someone was named Freaky Bucks 19.
I think we got a Diddy Bucks as well.
Yeah. There's also Drake Bucks.
Drake Bucks? Oh no.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure if you look. I think he got back. Oh! T-Bucks! No! I thought that was gone. T-Bucks gets freaky with the bat and sends one to left. That's gonna put a runner on second and third. Oh.
T-Bucks gets freaky with the bat and sends one left. What a line.
Say up the bat.
Say Knights. Here it is.
Major League Commissioner, by the way.
One of my friends, I forgot they have like an anime girl profile picture, and it's like the weirdest thing ever.
Okay, buddy.
I guess I won't complain.
I have an anime girl
I
profile
do as
picture.
well.
I was about
On
to say.
Steam, it's the Steam one too.
Oh.
But you know.
Hold on, I think it tells us what characters. Yeah. Oh, let me see. And Say hits one in the center, and that's gonna score 2 runs. Denver's up like 13 now, I think. Yeah, they're gonna be up 13. T-Bucks going across the plate, a failed throw there, and Denver is now up 13. Astonishing. Tigers up the bat. All right, here's your final chance to get a baseball here in this championship series. Do you think Tigers hitting one center?
Yeah, I'll catch
All right.
it, and I'll catch it.
All right, we'll see.
Tiger.
Can Tiger deliver you guys a home run ball? 1 for 3. 1 for 3. 1 ball for 3 people. We'll see.
Let's see. I'm gonna fight over it until the day I die.
All right.
I don't care. Oh, this
Ball
the
2.
minion though. He's kind of buff.
Yeah. It might be
I'm
cooked.
kind of scared of Kenny. I'm naked though, so.
Tiger's gonna get back on the mound here. All right, not on the mound. He's been on the mound though. He's been pitching pretty flawlessly. And 3-0 for Tiger. And Tiger will swing and miss on that first pitch. Trying to go yard. Oh, no, I thought someone went yard in the Atlanta game.
Aw.
All right, so Denver wants Tiger to home run. Oh, he will! Who's gonna get it? Ryan wants to get it! Ryan gets the ball! No! Who's gonna get it? Ryan gets the baseball! No way! You get the baseball! Q gets the baseball! Q gets the baseball! And Denver homers! That's gonna be a 2-1 shot! 15-1! Yo!
Hello, one day. Another ball.
Yo! Tiger gives you a home run ball, and it's a 15-1 game!
Tiger signed my ball. Tiger signed the ball. I'm gonna go get it signed. I'm gonna go get it signed.
Yo! Alright, he's gonna go get it signed. Let's watch this. He's walking over to the dugout. He's walking over to the dugout.
Where are you, Tiger? Tiger, sign the ball, please. Please.
Yo! Ask him, chat. Ask him, yo! Oh, he signs the ball!
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be another hit to left! It's a global double! Is anyone gonna go for it?
Oh yes. Was that a ground rule double?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's it! Yo, Denver's going off!
Oh no.
Gio got a ground rule double. So first one to get over there with that ground rule double ball. Oh. Who's gonna get over there? Sabrina Bacon here grabs the ground rule double ball. What's been happening? Aura is streaming the Oh, that's a shot in the center! Volk, the first time out of the postseason! Ryan gets the ball! And it clips through into the back rooms! Yo! Yo, Ryan has no ball! Kenny's the only one who doesn't! And Volk rounds third. Celebrates. Yo! Ryan got that ball.
Get it signed. Don't get it signed. Oh no.
Oh my god. 18-1 ball game. What is happening? Yo.
The signed Tiger Nuke baseball.
What is happening? I'm so hyped over who's getting the ball in center.
Let's go. I'll get another one.
Yo. Yo. This is crazy. Strike one swinging for you. Strike one swinging for Oh my god.
Wait.
Oh, strike two swinging. Christmas is on the mound. This is so great.
Oh my god.
Oh, statues. Oh no. That's gonna be hit. Diver misses the ball. That's gonna put him on. Yo. There needs to be a mercy rule.
By the way.
Dude, if a 3-run shot gets hit here, that's 20 runs up. This is absolute insanity. They don't even have a catcher. They have two people in center. This game is crazy.
Oh my god.
What is happening? Oh, that's it. My gang is finally LA gets an out after like. LA gets the first out of the inning after giving up 7. Dude, they've given up 7 runs and 1 out. We're gonna be here for a while.
Into the stands. Oh! Vant lets the runner advance. He throws it into the stands.
Oh my god. Infinity 2-run shot here. Nope, ball on inside. What is happening? I'm having way too much fun with this game.
Alright, here we go. Who's up to bat? Xfinity? Xfinity? I don't know how to say his name.
Infinity. Oh, ball. Strike 1. I don't care. This has been my favorite playoff game in the broadcast. This has been way too fun. Look at that. Oh, that's gonna be in the center. Diver gets the ball. He tags up. Oh no. Oh, Freaky Bucks 19's up the bat. Will he get freaky with the bat and give you guys a ball? Will Kenny finally get a home run ball? No, strike one swinging.
There's 2 players over here with us.
No! They're trying to rob home runs. Ethan Gamer! Ball was downstairs. This has been amazing. And the person that got the ground rule double ball has left the park. So he's not going to go get it signed by Gio. Foul ball by T-Bucks. So LA is up by 50, or down by 50, like 17.
I gotta make my ad for FTN broadcast real quick. Hold on.
Go for it.
Yeah,
Oh! T-Bucks with the foul ball home run! Oh, that was a mid. T-Bucks missed it. No one's in right. No one is in right.
It was a mid.
No one is in center or right. Oh god, I'm not gonna be able to get into the umpire's box, am I? Oh no, I am. Christmas is gonna deal. There's someone's dancing. Oh, T-Box hits it to one of the one fielders. He's AFK. He's AFK.
He's AFK.
T-Box with a double. 19 runs.
Oh.
What is happening?
There's 19.
There's 29 hits. Yo. Close game, very close game. I think I like with a solo shot here. It's a very close game. Says up the bat. Bro is not homered. Oh, that's gonna be hit in the left. No one's gonna get it. T-Bucks is gonna try to go home. No one's gonna get the ball.
Yes,
T-Bucks is gonna be home. Oh! What's happening? Oh my God! That's insanity.
It's a triple. A
Say
triple.
gets like barely an outfield triple. The Denver Whitecaps have 20 runs on the board in a 9-run inning.
30 hits and 20 runs.
Oh my God, dude! My overlay doesn't fit 20. My overlay doesn't fit 20.
Oh, no way.
My overlay doesn't fit 20. I wasn't expecting a team to go 20 runs in the playoff. Oh my God. Oh, now the Whitecaps are up by 20.
What's he doing?
What is happening? They scored 10 runs this inning.
He can't grab the ball.
Yeah.
He's gonna
That's
go
an inside
in.
the park run. 22-1. What the hell? Yo!
Oh
Yo!
my God.
What is happening? Yo, no! Oh, there we go! The final out! No! Christmas! Yes! Finally! We're going home! What's happening?
This guy do a 360 before throwing it.
Yeah!
94 pitches for Tiger. Will he
Dude,
get the complete game?
That was crazy.
Only one earned run.
I've had a piece of gum in my mouth that entire inning.
I have X Jordan's going yard here.
Yo, that'd be crazy. Now they, it's like, I think they should let Ethan Gamer bat all of these at bats here. Where is he? He might be on deck soon. Yo, we have a lot of fans here to watch this insane blowout. What would you even call this? It's not a blowout at this point. What would you call that? Just never show up to the field again?
Don't even sign up for next season.
Who to?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
3-2, full count. Tiger works a full count. I need a new piece of gum. This one has zero taste. Oh!
Oh
Ian's
my.
gonna grab it! Ian misses the ball! I think he grabbed it anyways. I think Ian has the ball somewhere.
I don't know.
And that's gonna be a foul. Straight to the dugout. You probably went into a no-no zone. Someone asked why they got kicked. I don't know where the... Oh, that's the first out of the inning.
No.
All right, please let Ethan bat. Pika up the bat. Christmas is going to be the final out. 102 pitches. This is crazy. Now, at this point, just throw him in fastballs.
I would, yeah, just do that.
Oh, that's popped up.
And that's gonna be...
No, it's gonna... Oh!
Oh my...
That's the second out. Christmas up the bat. Found it. Ethan's up the bat! Ethan!
Oh no. Walking for Ethan. Walking for Ethan. Walking for Ethan.
Walking for Ethan! What is happening? Oh! That's gonna be in the center! Ethan's gonna hit! Let's go! Oh, that's gonna go over! Oh my God! Ethan's gonna hit! T-Bucks fields the ball! Christmas is gonna go for 3!
Best miss. I trouble.
Ethan! Alright, hold on. Let's change Ethan this entire at bat. Hi, my name is Ethan Gamer TV Fan 99.
Oh my god.
Ethan Gamer TV Fan 99 is up the bat. Woo! He's bunting. Oh yeah, you bunt like that.
This guy just came from a public.
Go yard!
Let's go.
Go yard!
Ethan.
Say's on the mound, yeah.
Say Knights versus Ethan Gamer TV Fan 99, a rivalry.
22-1 game. And the Stars have 6 hits. Oh, Ethan, he's ready. He's ready. He's gonna take Say deep. Ethan's going yard. It's gonna go in the center. I'm calling it. Ethan! Oh! He made contact! He gets his first hit! Oh my god, Ethan got hit! Oh my god! Ethan gets on the first! And that's gonna score a run for LA. They get their second run, now they're down 20. Ethan gets a base hit to cut the lead down to 20.
Ethan to cut the lead down to 20. Ethan! Oh my god. The real winner of this game is Ethan. Watch it, here we go. Oh my god.
Oh my god, Ethan.
Oh,
I can't believe they let a Pubs player. Dude, a Pubs player got a hit off of the Asian League Commissioner. Oh, that was a minute. He missed it. He missed a minute.
Oh no.
Wait, it's cooked. It's over. GG's. The game is over. It's 2 outs. What is happening? Yo, this game is crazy. Someone's in center. And face swings and misses. The Denver Whitecaps have won the ball game 22-2. And Ian's in center field. So
LA gets eliminated, and Denver will be going to the World Series. To face probably Brooklyn. What a game!
This is a goofy score. Hold up. What's showing center? Let's show off your home run ball here for the fans.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you have a very
should I
nice.
put some clothes on.
Anyways, we'll just follow me. Oh, they're chasing. They're coming over here. Yo. Denver's happy.
They're gonna take a picture. They're gonna take a picture.
Yeah, let's go over here. Let's have our. Oh, that's it. In the center, no one's gonna get it. That doesn't matter anyway. Anyways.
They're beeping. They're still beeping. I
Alright.
gotta reset. I gotta put some clothes on. They're gonna go take a picture for the team because they have just made it. They just made it to the World Series. Denver, a really good team. A really good lineup has done it. Yeah, what?
Yeah, my camera broke. Hold on.
Did you reset? Well, actually, just fan yourself and staff yourself again.
No, like my Roblox camera's broke.
Oh my god.
My Roblox camera thinks I'm shift locking right now, and I'm not.
Press 0. Oh my god.
I've pressed 0 like 3 times. Anyways, where are you? We're gonna take a picture together.
Can I join the picture? I bet I can.
We'll be like in front
Let's
of here. I don't even care.
go. Why are some of the LA people here?
I have no idea. That was the goofiest game I've ever broadcasted. Chris Paul with the Ethan Gamer TV Fan 99 with a hit to cut the lead down to 20. All right. Anyways, we're gonna go to your score bracket. So Denver has 31 hits on the night, 22 runs, and LA has 7 hits and 2 runs. So very goofy score. And hopefully FTN gets to cover the World Series. Hopefully T-Bucks still lets me commentate the World Series. I don't know if he likes this broadcast.
Hopefully I can get some. Hopefully I can get a game in there too.
Yeah, my bad for that one you commented earlier.
That's all right. I mean, I was just talking with some friends. What a good game though.
Very good game, sort of. In the fact, if you're looking for something funny to watch, I'm gonna go chill over here.
Well, that'll be it. that'll be LA story is over, and Denver is going to the World Series
against probably the Brooklyn Bears. So I'm gonna go center in that game, and we're gonna go chill out there. And yeah, this is the goofiest game I have ever broadcasted, but I love this game. This game is going to hold a special place in my heart forever. So thank you for watching. We thank you out here from tonight in Los Angeles, California, and we'll see you, I believe it would be in Brooklyn, New York. So maybe that's where we'll see you next. Here on FTN, we're going to be providing some World Series coverage, hopefully, depending on how many games we do get to broadcast. But I'm Dre with my co-host, part co-host, I guess, because he was here during the funny innings, Q. And we thank you for tuning in for tonight, and we'll see you hopefully later.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the McCullough Motorsports Money Racing League here from Atlanta Motor Speedway, that being the reconfigured Atlanta Motor Speedway. Welcome to New Atlanta, folks, here in the Xfinity car. Should go quite fast. We've got a little of a longer race here. Timer says about an hour to be completed. 120 laps here in the scorching hot Atlanta. We go down into the depths of Georgia. to begin this one. Let's take a look at your qualifying grid order. The qualifying grid goes as follows. On the inside, on pole position, and not moving, it's a bit of a shove, is Trevor Asronoff. And then on the outside, it's Garrett Maines. Going on, it's Cody Nichols and Kenneth McCullough Jr. rounding out the second row. Then following that, it's Ethan Eckert and Jeff DeMerck in the 6th position. Off of that, it's Chris Walker and Joe Huerta in the 4th row. 5, it's Justin Mills and Matthew T. Lee. Then it's Matthew G. Baker and Ron Morris Jr. in row number 6. Andy Barnes and David Rhea in row number 7. Christopher E. Carter and Richard Elliott in row 8. Zach Range and Tyler Lugo Vickery in row 9. David Sheets and Brandon Smith in row 10. J.R. Miller and Austin Green in row 11, followed by Justin L. Carter and Jared Haynes. Row 13, Mark Vondel and Dylan C. Jones. Logan York and Daniel Eberhard. We get ready to go green here from Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Green flag.
Green flag will drop, and Garrett Maines on the outside lane will look to peek ahead at the start-finish as our pole sitter did not get a good start. Off to a great start to lead lap number 1. It's Garrett Maines at the stripe, followed by Trevor Asronoff, who tried to make that inside lane work as he was the pole sitter, could not be able to do that and falls back to 3rd. Cody Nichols goes up to the outside lane. He leads as he peeks ahead of Garrett Maines, that number 6 car, battling with a push from the 03 of Kenneth McCullough Jr. And it's Trevor Asronoff in 4th and Jeff DeMerck in 5th. So far, the 2-wide action still continues as this field is getting antsy with just being 2-3 laps in. Rounding off turn number 2, as so far everyone is still in 2 lanes. No one has decided that even though this is considered a super speedway, tires still matter. Especially at Atlanta, the track configuration changes as we saw the apron get much wider. They restricted how wide the track is when increasing the banking in turns 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. They restricted how wide the track is. The track is shorter and narrower than the previous Atlanta. Guys are going much faster than they could ever at Old Atlanta, but as it stands right now, this narrower track not proving to be an issue for side-by-side racing as Garrett Maines is still fighting along that inside lane. Cody Nichols pushes his nose ahead with a lead at the line. Yes, he will. Takes that lap led from Garrett Maines. Oh, but timing and scoring says different. Timing and scoring said Garrett Maines may have taken that lap. So far, this top 5 just about as they were when they started. Biggest dropper in the top 5 so far was our pole sitter. He drops down to 3rd, and he was 4th, 5th at his lowest, I believe. And as they continue to file along in this pack, racing has been pretty exceptional as we stay side by side. Everyone taking it somewhat easy going on in this early into the race. No one has really decided to try and be as aggressive as I think they may have thought about being, but they still stayed put and planted. They will come out of the exit of turn 4. Garrett Maines will go right up to the door of Cody Neagles as they'll be side by side, crossing a couple of movers there in the middle of the pack as the 23 of Chris Walker moves up a couple spots. He's now in 5th on that inside lane. And when we talk about Atlanta, we talk about a difference in strategy. If this race goes green, we could see a difference in fuel strategy. Whether or not someone wants to go long, go short, depends on how everyone's tires are. Now, in my experience, the Xfinity car has had more tire wear than other forms, like the truck and the Next-Gen. They don't seem to take as much toll on the tires as the Xfinity car does. Much similar to the Gen 6 in terms of tires, not so in terms of package. This being much lower downforce than the Generation 6 car, but these guys choosing to run a little more aggressive as they can be seen still side by side. No one was really dropped back through the pack. We've got a couple of battles here in the mid-pack as some people thought about or maybe fancied going 3 wide, but still couldn't bring themselves to do so. We still stay 2 wide at the most. And Garrett Maines looks to take a push down the back. But a wiggling there from the 03 as he was kind of bobbling in and out behind of the 6 when he was giving him a push down the back straightaway. One of these things is a rule in the real Xfinity series is that you're not allowed to lock bumpers. But in this series, I believe that they don't have a rule for that. However, one thing that is for certain is that the Xfinity SuperSpeedway package tends to be on the hotter side in terms of engine oil and water temperature. And so that's why you see this inside lane prevailing. That 89 has done a great job in staying and peeking along to the right and to the left to keep his engine temps in check. We don't have a cutaway car like NBC, but I'm going to do my best to try and explain it any otherwise. The right-hand side of the grill, I believe, is the water temperature, and the left-hand side is the oil temperature. A bit more bobbling as Garrett Maines now goes to the top to block that outside lane. And he'll take that run on the outside lane as he was able to get that push from the, it's saying the number 6 car, that Trading Paint says, but I don't think so. As the 89 of Trevor will go back to the lead. Takes that inside lane and able to give temperature there. The one of Garrett Maines jumps up the track and is able to give the 89 temperature. He can push it, Garrett, for about the last 5 laps or so and was able to get him up and keep him up at the front. These two have pretty much controlled the race, barring some of the pushing going on by the 6. The Garrett Maines were able to go from the bottom. As it stands right now, still being not too aggressive as we've seen in the past. They've been moderate, the racing's been clean, but the racing's also been pretty hard. These guys have gone toe-to-toe and door-to-door with each other now. Showing as these guys are getting even closer to each other, as there's a bit more aggression going on with pushing. Able to keep up so far. Garrett Maines is still receiving some help. 6 car up top as they make a little contact between the 89 and Garrett Maines. They're at the head of the field. Garrett Maines still leads on outside lane. Now an attempt to go 3 wide. That's Joe Herta. A bit squeezed in the middle. That's Ethan Eckert of the 12. It will be split 3 wide, 2 rows back. Now Garrett Maines goes to block that top lane. Aggressive block from the leader of the outside lane. And now they are still 3 wide, 2 rows. Aggressive blocking by the one of Garrett Maines, but that's what has to be done to keep the lead here on a super speedway, on a plate track nonetheless. Now they break off, and instead of going 3 wide again, they break back into 2 rows and 2 wide. 105 laps to go here from Atlanta Motor Speedway, and things are heating up in Atlanta as contact is made between Garrett Mays and the 89. The 89 will go spinning and he'll save it, and a big crash. The 24 goes around, and that is the field. So the first caution out here in Atlanta, and that is the field. Man. Go back and see if we can get a replay. It really all started when Garrett Mains made some contact with the 89. Of Trevor Aswell. So the 89 drifts up the track. Let's follow him through the track, because him saving it and going back up the track is what caused other people to go back up the track. You can see there, I believe that's the 7. Yes, it is. Oh, and the 5 turns the 24. And that is partially what causes this wreck. The 24 will go. And then the rest of them behind stack up in the middle of this track. One that goes around hard. Joe Herta goes around. They collected pretty hard back here. And the 27 of Brock Westmoreland avoids the wreck. Christopher Carter able to make it through. Daniel Everhard barely making it through the scratch on that Dark Horse Mustang. But others, Denny Barnes involved as well. A lot of people involved in this wreck. Just was on lap, I believe, 16 when the caution had. The race had, just young and had just really gotten started, and that is a good portion of the field. As we go back to you live, going back to the live picture here, Trevor, the one involved, but Matthew is being scored as our leader. 103 laps to go. The 04 leads. That's Matthew T. Lee over Mark Vondel, Garrett Mains, Cody Neagles, and Jeff DeMerck in the top 5. Still takers down pit road. Yes, there are a whole field down pit road. The 06 leaves without a bumper. Pit road toggle work. Really, it doesn't seem a hot one here in Atlanta. Just overall air temperature of 70 degrees and low winds of 1 mile per hour to the north, partly cloudy. As the sun is beating down on the track, and that's what makes all the difference. The air temperature really doesn't have an effect on the surface temperature. As the cars go around more and more, that brings the surface temperature higher, and so does the sun beating down on it. A late start for this one, as the sun faces east. We're getting I believe, a sunset race. Lights shouldn't be an issue. Just joining us right now, this is your top 5 after 19 of 120 laps. Matthew T. Lee out in front with Cody Neagles in second, Mark Vondel in third, Chris Walker in fourth, and Garrett Mains shuffled fifth. Clearly some fuel strategy. 59 goes to save it. Save some fuel as we get ready to go green here from Atlanta for the first restart.
Green flag.
Green flag has dropped, and the 04 takes a commanding lead. The 59 sleeping on the restart. Aggressive blocks being made. 3 wide. Garrett Maines in the middle. They save it. An incredible save by the 60, the 1 and the 6, as they'll go toe-to-toe once again. I was going to say aggressive blocking there by our leader, Matthew T. Lee, but more aggressive going 3 wide down the middle. The first lap after the restart by Garrett Maines, as he'll go 2 wide up to the top side lane, and he wants the lead back after being involved with the last thing to bring out the caution. He'll think about going 3 wide again, blocked off by Lee. We're seeing much more aggression than we were seeing earlier on. This is the type of aggression I thought we'd be seeing earlier on here at a pit track, especially like Atlanta. Racing here from the newly configured Atlanta as Garrett Maines drops up from 5th all the way back up to 2nd. Second on the outside lane. We work with our leader Matthew T. Lee. That outside lane getting pushed by Garrett Maines. Inside lane. He scored as the number 60. That is Jeff with help from Chris Walker, 23 behind them. Trying to make a charge for our leader, Matthew T. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. We've actually broken off into 2 separate packs. If you look back further in the pack, it's not very noticeable until you go way back to the 23 of Daniel Eberhard. I wouldn't call this a pack very much, as they're not very agreeing and really working together. And I wonder, is this a strategy to hopefully avoid the racing we've seen at the head of the field so far, trying to calm down from it, avoid a wreck if possible? Things still the same at the front. Dropping back to get temperature. That's 23, trying to push the 60. Now, Garrett Maines has pushed the 04 clear, but does he trust the 60 in the push? Garrett Maines does, as he drops down to the inside. As now Garrett Maines is looking for the lead. He knows the 60 has a cool motor. He'll push him, and he'll push him clear. Garrett Maines back to the front. Already peaking for 3 wide, the 5 back inside, and thinks about 3 wide middle, thinks better of it for sure. Blocking once again. He goes to the top side lane to get in front of the 04. The 60 had been pushing him, and actually pushed him ahead. The 23 now has a cooler motor, and he will go on to push the 60, just barely clear of Garrett Maines. He'll slide back below. There's bobbling in the pack, and Garrett Maines will now be fighting for the lead again around the outside lane. One thing about Garrett Maines is that he's very decisive. He goes for the move, and he's going to stick going for the move unless it'll get himself wrecked. He has faith in the people around him, and he has trust that they have the same towards him. Been an aggressive first 28 laps here in Atlanta, and it's only getting more aggressive. These guys are racing it to the nail, and aggressive blocking going on, as well as lane changing. With these higher and increasing engine temperatures, it is needed to stay in the front. If you know how to manage engine temps along with pushing while managing, you will be the deciding victor. I remember when Xfinity, or the B car, the B-Fix was at Daytona, just 2 wins doing that. Going along with fellow Contender Series driver Anthony Burrows and the Racing Bucks Ryan Argus. Engine temperatures mattered a lot. So go 3 wide now for about the 6th position. The 5 going up with the 6th. That's Matthew Baker up in that 3rd lane. And this is the first time since lap 10 we've seen a third lane try and get back into motion. And with 2 cars, I don't think that's going to work. 23 bobbles on the inside lane, and everyone has to shuffle to avoid the contact. Right now, that 04 is doing a great job of pushing Garrett Maines. The 6 isn't clear. He's still 3 wide. The 04 goes for the lead. Matthew T. Lee to the inside. A great move that was by the 04 to stick it down to the inside. Caught Garrett Maines napping to smoke up ahead. That is going to be our first slow car. Pull off the track. I don't know who that is. Just went down. I believe that was Ron Lewis Jr. A caution is out. Oh! Hold on, this doesn't tell the whole story. Is that wrong? Yes. Oh, and there's faster cars coming. What has happened here? Let's take a replay and see what happened. I'm still confused. Oh no! And it was the 00 who came across to the 24, and that's how he lost the front bumper. Another 00. Man. Quadruple zeros involved in that one. It doesn't work out well for the 24. This is when I found him again, and this is the faster traffic coming up. And I'm confused of how someone let this happen. So he lets by everyone fine. Well, I still don't know what that 00 is doing on the apron. Tucker McClendon. And I'm not quite sure what his thought process was. Let's go back and look at his cockpit. Riding on board, and this will give us a better picture to see what had happened. And Oni got loose at the worst time, avoids the 24. That does not stop him from going spinning, and another 00 gets collected with the 24 in front of him. And that is one of the worst times to get loose. Man. What an unfortunate time it was to get loose. Cody Niegels is being reported as our leader ahead of Garrett Maines in the 23 of Chris Walker. Then it's Matthew T. Lee, and another surprise, Brandon Smith has made his way up to the front. That changes a bit of Garrett Maines will take to the inside. We have a bit of a mix-up of our front view. Cody Niegels is being scored as the leader. Garrett Maines being scored second. Onward from Matthew T. E. Chris Walker, Kenneth McCullough. Guys have been the class of the field so far, in front of all of the caution. Everything ahead of the field so far. It's been a wonder that these guys have stayed at the front of the field. But it all comes down to this, really to the skill and the knowledge of plate track. And that is something that a lot of these guys in the front have had, especially. One of those being Garrett Maines. in contact with the pace car. 86 to go. We get ready for another restart.
Green flag.
We get back going again. Garrett Means will lead the field to the green. And off to an aggressive restart as Garrett Means takes control of the outside lane. Chris Walker, the 23 on the inside lane, will be pushing the issue as Cody Nichols drops to third on that outside lane, second in lane. And we've seen what aggression leads to. Aggression with mistakes. We've seen it this entire time, and we've seen it especially at the end. Right now, a bit far from the end, 83 laps to go across the line. Garrett Means still leading, and has been the class of the field so far. We're currently 3 wide further back in the pack. A 4 as we see a guy dropping on the apron. So this is a bit of a mix here. I've seen 3 wide early, especially after a restart. Guys have been trying to push the issue of 3 wide, and it hasn't worked at some time. Let's see if they can get it wrapped up. 3 wide for the race lead. Garrett Means in the middle. Jeff DeMerck on the outside lane, and Chris Walker on the inside as Garrett Means leads that middle lane charge, and then 2 cars contact between Means and the 60. As they get close to contact, again it goes back to 2 wide, 3 wide behind them. As Garrett Means will be the lone standing force outside as he leads the middle of 3 wide, 2 rows back behind him. They go 3 wide for the lead again. The 23 of Chris Walker pokes his nose on the inside lane. They drift up. Garrett Means still leads that middle charge. As they're going to be side by side, the 60 making a charge on the outside lane. Jeff DeMerck trying to take the lead away from the 1 of Garrett Means. The MCU Ryko-powered machine up the middle has been astounding, and Stout Force up front. And no one has really been able to catch him lacking. He got caught sleeping once, and he has not been caught sleeping again, as he has been using this inside lane to his advantage. Inside middle with the 6 just behind him. It takes one to know that that middle lane is stronger. They have more cars, and now it's fading. That outside line surely can't last that much longer. They've been 3 wide, fighting for the lead for 3 laps in a row. Been one to watch here in Atlanta, as we are still 3 wide for the lead. Middle being held by Garrett Means. Jeff DeMerck trying to have a powerful force on the outside with 2 cars. And on the inside, it's Chris Walker. We haven't seen 3 wide for more than just 2 rows. Does someone else feel brave enough to join the outside charge? Oh, and he gets its turn! The 23, and he's going to save it! What a save! As now Garrett Means has no help, we stay green. What an incredible save! The 23 ends all the way back up in 24th. 25th now time exploring, but that's unfortunate, and I believe there might have been a spin in the middle of the pack. as Kenneth McCullough Jr. is going through the front stretch grass. What is going on? And how in all of this is Garrett Main still in the lead? We're still 3 wide for the lead. Incredible. 3 wide for the lead. Mains has no help up the middle. And back up to the lead for the first time today. Brandon Smith on that inside lane has taken the lead with help from the 04. And as almost some hefty contact, that caution is called out again for the 3rd time here tonight. Wow. And unfortunately, I'm not sure what the caution is for. The 00 of Josh Gimbrone is slow. David Sheets has damage. Let's see if maybe he was the... Nope. Been like that the whole time. Oh, no, the 4! Oh, my goodness, what an overcorrect. Hard into the outside wall, my goodness. Justin Mills with an absolute lick to the outside wall. My God. And that is one of the most ferocious overcorrects I have seen in a minute. Let's look at that again. My God. Jesus. I just... How does one overcorrect that badly, I wonder? That... And it just snapped on him. I mean, it just snapped on him. He's going 3 wide middle. Oh, man. My God. What an overcorrect. That is most definitely enough to bring out the caution again. His motor's gone, I don't know. But the caution out once again. Justin Mills is down pit road. Our leader being scored, Jeff DeMark will be ahead of Matthew G. Baker, Brandon Smith, Matthew T. Lee, Austin Green. What has happened to Garrett Mains? Dropped all the way down to 9th. This is the lowest we've seen Mains this entire race, and so now he will have to cut his way through the top 10 to get back to the lead. Right now, this is your top 3. And I was so confused as to why the caution had come out in the end, but we're able to find out why. All due to the 4 of Justin Mills having one of the worst overcorrects I have seen in a minute. I mean, that just went dead right. Matthew G. Baker and Jeff DeMark to take us to the green flag. We get ready for the 4th restart here tonight from Hotlanta. It was a great restart by Matthew G. Baker, but Jeff DeMerck will take the position on the outside. He will take the lead on that outside lane with help. And wasting no time at all is Garrett Maines. He's already jumped up 4 spots from where he was on the restart. He's 4th on the outside line, 6th overall. These two have been battling hard at a new wave of front runners as the 04 makes his way back at outside lane, pushing the 60. We haven't had a green flag run long enough to really test the tires and to test the fuel limit. The longest green flag run was that one at about 30 or so laps. For that, you could start to see the effects of the tire where it brought out the overcorrect. That proves how much these guys are leaning on the right rear and proves to be how loose this combo can be. There's track temperatures rising in the following and later stages of the race as the aggression still not as high as it could have been. Not as high as it has been for sure. These guys have started to calm down. The 87 of Austin Green on that inside lane, helping Matthew G. Baker try to hold on to the lead, but right now being pushed clear of the 5. Jeff DeMerck on that outside lane with the 04 of Matthew T. Lee, able to push him side by side once again for the lead. Oh, in trouble! Oh, contact! And in hard into the outside wall goes the 87, and that is the big one. The field is collected. The 03 is involved. 189 and the 89 involved. He'll go back spinning across the track after the caution's been out. And the left front of the 94 is not spinning at all. What happened there? Let's take a look back and see. Taking a look at Garrett Maines here in the middle of, I believe this incident caused by him. They go 3 wide. The 89 goes up to the 3rd lane with the 6 and their 3 wide behind them. Still, further still. The incident happens in turn, building up. 3 rows are 3 wide. An interesting sign. That's the most 3 wide we've had all day. And so the 04 gets loose and tags the 87 hard into the outside wall, gets on his right side, and splits the middle. Does Maines as he's able to make it through the wreck. First person. Let's take a look at the 87 and what happened there. That's the hardest impact we've seen in the outside wall since the overcorrect just a few laps ago. Let's take a look. Just gets collected into the wreck and sees the rest of the wreck folding out ahead of him. And I just, it's really boring. But let's take a look at the 04. TV involved in that one, and we've seen this is the second time we've seen someone get loose and be the cause of a wreck. Just got too close to the rear bumper of the 60, and he was close the entire time. But he gets right under the rear spoiler. Gets the slide draft to 37. Gets loose and straight hooks him into the outside wall. Was able to take one. Splits the middle and is able to almost get away with it scot-free. We're getting ready for the restart here from Atlanta Motor Speedway as Kenneth McCall Jr. going to be the one to take us to the green, be the one to lead here in Atlanta as we get ready for the 5th restart of the night. Race car going to drop down onto pit road. Familiar few faces we've seen here at the front of the field. It's going to be a new one leading us off. The 03 of Kenneth McCall will lead us to the green flag. Aggressive battling already as Garrett Maines leads forward to take the lead. Just the first lap after the restart. He'll take to that outside lane. And what was a great start by the 03 of Kenneth McCall, he'll drop back to 4th. Second in that inside lane as they bobble around in the top 5. They will be side by side for 3 rows back. Furthermore, as we go down the field. An impressive restart by Garrett Maines. He can take the lead on the outside lane. He was pushing and very aggressive, has been from the start of this race, picking up moves where no one else thought he would go, and he manages to find a gap and find the space to chop up through the middle. As now for certain, leads on that outside lane. As he will have help from Chris Walker. Teammates leading these 2 rows, Mike's Maines. This is going to get interesting. Moving in the middle of the pack, Baker, who's making some of those moves as now Jeff DeMerck goes 3 wide again, and with his body through thick and thin will go up with him. These 2 have been the charge of that 3rd and outside lane the entire time this race has gone on. Garrett Maines leads down the back straightaway. These guys 3 wide for second, going across and out of 4. Go across the line for halfway marked in the race. One of the skills we've seen so well out of someone like Maines is knowing when to take the run. Oh, lap car! Ethan Eckert! Oh, it'll get collected! Ethan Eckert goes around and hard into the outside wall. We've got a flip! Near a flip! Into the outside wall, and as he rides the outside wall, the 25 comes to a rest, and the 12 of Ethan Eckert may have just LePaged this field. Oh no. That is not good. J.R. Miller sends it straight. Well, the cause of that caution was pretty clear cut. Looking at it right now. take a look back and see, get a bigger picture. This is Ethan Eckert rejoining the track, oblivious to the fact that the entire field is directly behind him, and with late reaction times flips the 3 and hard on the outside wall. My God, the 25. Call him Corey LaJoy as he goes for a ride against the outside wall. What was Ethan Eckert doing? Here he is, just minding his own business. And, you know, I just don't know if he knows that the entire field is coming up behind him. I mean, I really don't have words for that. And furthermore, gets clipped again. I'm not really sure what to say. Farther out look here. Oh man, that's pretty clear as day, and man, we've seen some pretty nasty and big wrecks tonight. Might be the biggest. Oh. And all of the chaos has gone on. The remaining one to be scored as the leader is actually wrong. It's Cody. Cody Neagles, I believe, may be scored as the race leader on the outside. Trevor on the inside. We've seen some pretty nasty cautions this race, but that was one of the worst I've seen. But to lead us to the green flag, it's Trevor Asenarth and Cody Neagles, followed by Derek May, Jeff Deemer, and Chris Walker. Your familiar top 5 as the pace car goes down pit road. Cody Neagles on the outside lane to lead us to green.
Green flag.
They will go green now in the restart zone. We're green again from Atlanta. And up to the front, Trevor Asenarth on the inside lane with Cody Neagles on the outside, being pushed by the 60. Jeff DeMerick and able to make that second. With Derek Main stuck on that inside lane, pushing the 8. This racing has been aggressive with the drivers up front there at the start of the field. It's been the same ever since, as a drop in cars on that outside lane will hurt the performance of the whole lane as a whole. Still holding on strong though. It's a bit of a 2-car tandem, and pull away, really, from that outside lane. They still managed to hold on strong. That outside lane gets working and gets collected once again. Off the exit of 2, the field still remains too wide with no stretches and trying to go any further than that. Every time we've seen 3 wide, it's followed up by a caution 2 laps later. However, we did have some of the most intense racing for the lead, and we were 3 wide for the lead for 3 laps straight. So I'm sure this field can manage that once again. Laps ticking down here, 1 by 1. 51 laps to go, 50 when we cross the line. Right now, it's Trevor Ashenarth in the lead over Garrett Maines and Cody Niegels. This top 5 has really been a sort of class of the field. They've been up front this entire time, almost without issue. The most aggressive one being Garrett Maines in second, as maybe made some sort of aggressive moves others weren't anticipating. But all of them have so far remained pretty clean as they go to the outside lane to take the lead. Pushing by the 06, he knew he had a cold motor, going to use him for a little while longer, so drop back down to the bottom, and that's exactly how it's done. Aggressive block out of this field so far. I'm going to go out and fair say that he's been the most aggressive blocker that we have had all race. We've been seeing some aggressive blocks, some ill-timed blocks, but Garrett Maines really has been the one to take note of. Field continues to go double file. Tried to make an appearance on that outside lane and noticeably doesn't have a 5 to help him. Is involved in wreck, and Matthew G. Baker is all the way back inside the lane. He is more than 10 spots away from what seems to be his teammate, Better Spirit. Garrett Maines blocking once again, or block up to the outside lane. He's done this multiple times before, as it saves the temperature of the man, who pushes him. You'll see it now. He gave a chance for the 6 to gain his temperatures back while using the 89, and now he'll have to do the opposite. He'll have to let the 89 gain his temps back down. That's what he's been doing all race. This strategy is the right strategy, but it all relies on the person behind. Can that person push you ahead? Do they have more temperature than the guy pushing the man on the inside? And an explanation of that is if it is the 6 behind Garrett Maines right now does not have a cooler engine and cannot push harder than the 2 on the inside lane, then we might see a stalemate. That's exactly what we're seeing right now as Garrett Maines bobbles. He gets loose as he'll be forced 3 wide, and we might see him drop out of the pack. Rare bobble from Maines as he will continue to slide back through the pack. Nowhere else to let him in as he'll force his way in. Now he'll be split almost 3 wide as they get right back to cut back in line. Rare mistake that we've seen from Garrett Maines, been almost mistake-free this entire race, and that's not something you see very often. And now this will change our lead pack battle to the 89 of Trevor Ashenarth and Cody Niegels, the ones to be leading the both inside and outside lane respectively. As they make a bit of contact going across the start-finish line to begin with 43 laps to go. These guys have been very aggressive, especially numerous cautions that we've had. It all comes down. Our leaders might be coming and scoring is telling us Trevor, the moderator for today. However, and lap cars coming up. It's the 00 who'll be splitting that outside lane, and the 06 as well. He'll drop back to the inside. No bother for the lap machine. Come across the stripe again to go to 41 laps to go. It's Trevor going against Cody Eagles on that outside lane. Oh, in trouble! A spin in the back! And it's the 87 collected with the 88. And that is going to be... Oh, he slides down pit road and... What a shot. But that will bring out the caution. Or perhaps the 8th time. Let's see what happened here. So, oh no, it started ahead. And oh my god, the 04 gets involved as well. Let's take a look at that instead. Matthew T. Lee just did not. Been a good second half of the race. So let's take a look at what happened here. As they go through 3 and 4, not been the... It has not been a lot of people's nights to, you know, ones that we've had in the past of this race, but let's see where it gets started here. 124 bobbles on the apron. 04. The bob. I don't believe it happened here. He goes and peeks to the inside. Oh, and he gets loose and he slides back up the track. And he's going to get tagged by the 88. And that is what is the main cause of the wreck. It's the 35 collected, involved, and up and almost over goes the 04 with collected by the 59. The 4 comes scraping in as has not been the night of the 04, and neither has it been the night of Mark. It's collected, and another one is fortunate, to say the least, as he was so far back from the wreck, but literally had nowhere to go. He will find himself. The 87 finds himself scraping against the ball yet again, and both of the time really were not. He had it missed, really. He had it missed until the 88 tagged him again. He had it almost completely missed. Sorry, that's actually the 18 Justin Carter. My apologies. So after he gets collected, he gets tagged, and then furthermore tags the 87, who really had no spread. Police can't save it. Headed straight for the outside. That is unfair. Going back live again with just 83 laps to go. Get ready for... I need help taking a count here. 58th we start, I think. But we have an entirely different top 4. It's Tyler Lugo Vickery, Zach Range, Matthew G. Baker, and Logan York to lead us to green.
Green flag.
Back across the stripe. With 36 laps to go, it's Zach Range and Matthew G. Baker. Logan York and Tyler Lugo Vickery will out at the head of this field. Once again, Garrett Maines will have to fight his way from that lower position. Zach Range will take the lead. Takes the lead and ahead of steam as being pushed very riskily by the 5. Take that. I don't like how much he's leaning on that left rear. That is making me worry. As a driver, that would be making me worry from a pushy's point of view and a man who's not even close to that. So far, all so good. At the head of the field is now the 5 will take to the outside lane. Matthew G. Baker trying to go back to the lead. It is the 124 of Tyler Lugo. That inside lane 3 wide once again, and who else but Jeff DeMuro. Pack has been slowly spinning out over the course of this race. We have now gone back to a full field of the main pack consists of about 20 uncars. At the beginning of the race, 36. Down 15 cars already. A good chunk of the field missing after 8 crashes down the line here in Hotlanta. Crossing the line with 32 laps to go. Matthew G. Baker putting on a show up front. He is being aggressive, as now aggressive in the middle goes Garrett Maines as he tries to beat his way and needle through this pack. As he tries to whittle his way down. Let's ride on board for a lap with a number 1 car. That just goes to show you can really see how tough it is to try and make it through this pack. We're all combined, and now with 30 laps to go, we're 3 wide, we're 4 rows back. The first time this has happened all race, and people are getting close to making contact, squeezing up to the outside lane, tire tracks being shown. That just shows how much these guys are wheeling their race cars. This has been the most 3 wide we've seen. A 3 wide battle for the lead that was about 3 laps continuous. But these guys showing that aggression is the name of the game late in this one. Jeff DeMuro trying to make passes for the lead, who's trying to hold off. Unable, he'll have to go back up to the middle. And now Garrett Maines is going to be able to push a car clear, and up to the lead is Daniel Eberhard, a familiar name in the iRacing Pro world. If you see either of these. Daniel Eberhard now leads the field as aggressive blocking and lane switching does not bode well for the rest of this field. The 5 is losing contact into the outside wall. Matthew G. Baker, and there goes the field.
Any feeling about the car at all?
And the caution is out once again. Take a look back and see that. Aggressive blocking from Eberhard in the 3 up front. 5. Baker will up contact with Maines, and Maines barely and luckily able to escape contact. 6 and teammates get turned hard into the just barely missing the nose of the 5. And that has been one of few wrecks that really didn't start out so big, but then multiplied and got on. Let's look at that from the onboard perspective. Yeah, Maines barely able to escape out of that one, and was across the field. Yikes! Right across the board. Caution is brought up once. Well, our leader in that stayed the same. Any familiar with the iRacing Pro world and the iRacing Pro Series? No, our leader. Daniel Eberhard leads the flat. He leads the field out of the 04. Position behind him, the 043, Zachary Ray is the one behind him. This has been one of the more aggressive races. Had the pleasure to witness here at Atlanta. It has been one really monumental proportions. As if taking pace car lights on. As we get ready, go back to green. 25 laps to go, 24 when we cross the line. Things are getting heated here in Atlanta. A collection here in the last 30 laps. Some being more than others and some being less than others. That was one of the more tame ones recently. Still a pretty bad caution at the end of things. Daniel Eberhard and Zach Range, the ones to lead us to green. As we get ready, go green again for the 9th restart here in Atlanta. Daniel Eberhard takes the green. Across the line and into one, Daniel Eberhardt maintains the lead as the 124 is gonna get turned and tagged and hard into the outside wall.
Boss, you're doing a good job. You want to give us an update on that card?
And the caution is out again. Let's take a look back at this one. Riding on top of the roll bar of the 124. 0-3 not clear. 24 gets tagged. Steve and shoved completely up to the outside wall. Here's the wreck, the outward perspective. As up comes from the back the 03. And as the 043 comes down and... oh, that might have been a bit of net code. That might have been a net code. The 043 stopped and knew that he wasn't clear. Paused where he was on the racetrack. It almost... contact was implied by iRacing. The caution is out for the 10th time, and Daniel Eberhardt is still your leader. He winds out at the front of everything. Hart still behind the pace car. So a free pass getting waved around. His car is out again to bunch up the field. Field gets stacked up and are ready to go as we cross the line to go. I believe pace car lights will be off by the cross the line. Yes, they are. Pace car lights are off. We are going green this time. As the field gets ready to go for the 10th race, we'll be going from 20 laps to go to 19 laps to go as we... This is the matchup we haven't seen so far this race. Daniel Eberhardt and Garrett Maines, familiar faces in the iRacing Pro Series. The iRacing Pro World find their way down the league, find themselves 1-2 on the inside lane. What can these two do? Putting their skills together. We've seen some of the rest of these guys work together, as well as the 5 and the 60. They're on the outside lane, 2 cars back from Eberhardt. They have been pushing each other and trying to make that third lane work all race. They've been pretty successful at it, able to hold to the leaders, and the outside lane been a pretty good shot, to say the least. Pace car will dive down onto pit road and we'll get ready for the 10th restart here tonight from Atlanta.
Green flag.
Green flag is waving. across the start-finish line. 18 laps to go here in Atlanta, and we are 3 wide for the race lead. It's Eberhard on the inside, Mains up the middle, and the 60 of Jeff DeMerick around that outside lane. Little help on that outside lane, though, as another all-white car. It's the 35 as Merrick now goes down to the middle lane to be pushed by the one of Mains. As I'm sure the 1 and the 90 trying to work together and to block both lanes and control this pack, unable, as the third lane makes its move and makes its charge up to the front. Jeff DeMerick leads. Goes up to the middle to block Mains. Just got away from Mains. Engine didn't have much time to cool, so it'll still be a hot motor. The problem with that is that he won't get a good enough push if he had just stayed with Eberhard. Things heating up now. Jeff DeMerick now leaves his usual dancing partner and goes to the run of Mains, who we've been seeing has been a great and phenomenal pusher, as he's getting a little indecisive now, trying to block both lanes at the same time. That's a no-no. You don't want to do that, because that will get you turned, and you will be at fault for the wreck because you were indecisive. He goes now almost contact with Eberhard. They're going to be side drafting pretty hard there for the lead, these positions. And I know Garrett probably wants to shake Jeff in one way or another, leave him out to dry, and I just don't see how he could really do that from this position. Tries to fake out to the outside, the 5 might go with him, and then if that happens and he cuts back to the inside, the 5 might just stay on the outside and help his friend, because that would be a way for them to recover. So as of right now, Garrett Mains is stuck. .3D fast-paced and fast speed game of chess, as there's 3 wide in the back. Oh, and around goes the... I believe he's not going to save it. And that was the 27. Actually, he does. No caution, we stay green. Crossing the line, 13 laps to go here in Atlanta. Daniel Eberhard still leads on that inside lane, but not without a challenge from that outside lane of Jeff DeMerick being pushed by the one of Mains and Shirley. Jeff is going to have to go down to that bottom side lane. They wanted to split him through middle so badly. I could see, there goes the 05. He'll go around for a spin. Joshua McCullum into the outside wall, gets tagged. Gets the 89, and the 8 goes spinning as well through the grass. And the caution is out for the 11th time here tonight from Atlanta. That was Joshua McCullum, one to haven't been involved in that one. Back up the track. The 8 goes to avoid, gets tagged by the 7. The 04 hits the wall, gets tagged by the 03, gets pushed into the 35. They both hit the outside wall. Then the 05 gets turned by the 199 and gets hit by the 8. Gets collected. That will send him around. I want to get a furthermore view of how loose. For the higher angles here at FTN. And everything seems to be alright. You can see there ahead of your screen. It seems to be all okay, but then he gets shoved down to the apron, gets squirrely, tries to save it, almost does, really, and then just gets absolutely turned back into the field. That will thin this field out even more. Joshua McCullough. Caution. Stragglers. At the end, after the call. as leaves his pit stall and end of pit lane. Jeff DeMerick is back to the lead and still stays. This top 5 has been some of the most... It's got pretty popular names in this series. Jeff DeMerick, Daniel Eberhard, Garrett Maines, Cody Eagles, Zach Range, and Matthew G. Baker. Head of the field have been the most aggressive, but it's the ones that are the most decisive and know when and how to make the moves that win in the end. Some of those being Eberhard and Maines, as they've been pretty successful iRacing Pro World. Now, with them being second and third respectively, they have a chance to be successful here tonight from Atlanta. The field gets stacked and are ready to go once again. Maines on the inside lane, Daniel Eberhard leading on the outside. Well, sorry, no, Garrett Maines second on the... Eberhard leads the outside. With just 10 laps to go, we'll see who is the victor. Green flag is dropped. We are ready to go for the 11th restart here from Atlanta. And across the stripe, Garrett Maines now up to the lead. That inside lane, they swap positions as Eberhard now goes up to the outside. He's second in lane, pushing Jeff DeMerick with 8 laps to go. Now Eberhard being feisty, pushing all over the back bumper of the 60. Jeff will lead that outside lane, and he'll take the race lead in just that lap alone, and he will take the race lead across to the bottom half the track. Cuts across the nose of Garrett Maines, and he has been proven to be a force for the mighty out in front. He has been able to block both these lanes efficiently and almost without error. He has not done a wrong in blocking so far, and let that be the case for the rest of the race if he wants to go to victory lane as he gets more and more aggressive, really, and he has nowhere else to go. This is exactly really what Eberhard and Maines want to see. They have full control of both those lanes with just a helper out in front. Now, it's not both of them leading the lanes and swapping off each other, but it's a way for them to maintain control out in front of the field so far. Maines now looking to try and take a complete pass here on the 60. Is unable to as he gets put back behind. He will be stuck on that inside lane. The 043 trying to push his back and but the 60 is clear again, and he'll drop back to the low side lane. Jeff DeMerick now in the lead still over Eberhard and Maines, as now he'll go back down to block Maines after getting a backstroke push by Eberhard. Across the line, it will be 4 laps to go. Maines and Eberhard getting aggressive now to want to take the lead. They want to be successful. A bobble there by, I believe, that's the 28. Yes, it is the 28, a bobble by Logan York. They're in the middle of the pack. It's Everhard who gets clear on that outside lane. Is this a tactic by Garrett Maines? He'll have to push to 60 if he wants any chance at the win. Everhard holding strong on that. Easily, we've been seeing the 60 on that outside lane entering one and blocking Maines. It'll be the opposite story as he'll go up and block Everhard. Maines getting the push. The 043 behind him. The 28 behind him as well. 6 behind the 90. 90 pushing to 60. 2 laps to go as we cross the stripe. We've raced 120 laps here at Atlanta, but it's the last 2 that matter the most, and it's the last lap that matters even more. Garrett Maines leads that inside lane, but his pusher in the 043 will have to do enough. And the 4, we might have an overtime. Yes, the caution. It's called as the big one. We don't make it to the white flag.
I had no idea what was happening there.
And the rest of whatever is left of the field implodes as we will not make it to the white flag. We will have NASCAR overtime. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Maybe we actually will, because timing and scoring says that's the final lap. I don't think this league has green-white checkers. If I just exclaim that, then I'm sorry. And there it is, folks, the unofficial results. The race comes to an end. They could have raced it back, but the yellow was called. And that is your winner. Jeff Demerick wins. That was an action-packed race here at it that had so many ups and downs, and 60 comes up as a winner. Down in the sunshine. No, not down in the Sunshine State, in the sweet state of Georgia. Obviously celebrating with his buddy that was helping him push. The 5 of Matthew G. Baker, ecstatic to have, going to say was called control, and as a matter of fact, look at this. Jeff Demerick is going to burn it down as he comes home, the victor here from Atlanta. Oh, and it's his best Alex moment in print. Someone got him out. Take it till you make it. What an incredible win it truly was. Even though it happened under caution, he did everything right to maintain his speed and end up to where he was. Well, let's take a look, see where everyone finished in the end. And here are your unofficial results. Jeff Demerick takes the win over Garrett Maines and Daniel Eberhard. Then at Zach Range, Cody Neagles, Logan York, Matthew G. Baker, Garrett Haynes, Joshua McCullough, and Josh G. Ambrone in that. Further down the go where Tucker McClendon, Mark Bondell, Austin Green, Brock Westmoreland, David Sheets, Christopher McCullum, and Christopher E. Carter. followed by Trevor Azlenarth and Greta. The lower 20, getting into the 30s now, we have Kenneth McCullough Jr., Tyler Hugo Vickery, Chris Walker, Dustin Mills, Dylan C. Jones, Joseph Mark Matthew T. Lee, Richard Elliott, and Devin Rea. These are the people either start or finish. Justin L. Carter, Hayden Smith, J.R. Miller, Ethan Eckert, Danny Barnes. Well, that was an exciting one from Atlanta. Post-race interviews getting underway shortly. Go ahead and talk in the waiting room. Go ahead and talk to race winner. Actually, no, everyone just no missing one. Don't think. Well, we'll start off with the first of two. We'll start with man who finished second, Garrett Maines. Garrett Maines, you come home in the second position here from Atlanta Motor Speedway, and you tried to do everything you could to get around the 60 of Jeff, and just wasn't able to in the end with that caution that had come out. Do you think if you had that final lap, maybe you could have found a way past him?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The last 20 laps, I was really struggling to be able to make anything happen. I know Zach had really old tires behind me and was just not able to push, and it just was making me have to work overtime for it. I was really flirting with maybe wrecking Jeff because I was pushing as hard as possible to make up for the fact there was no momentum on the bottom. But I kind of knew, it's at this point all on me. If I can't get him clear, then, he's going to get buried. And he came down more than likely to keep us organized. So, I was trying to do what I could there. Just, come home second with the way that panned out. I think Merck was able to blow by all of us with the help of Baker, I believe, on one of those restarts, and I had Zach behind me, just unable to get to my back bumper. So, I mean, we were just dead in the water there. He was able to get clear, and there was just nothing I could have done after that. I was never in position to be able to make the move. Never had the right person behind me to be able to create some, momentum. But Zach was doing a good job with the old tires. I mean, that's about all you can do on, I think it was almost 60-lap old tires. So, it is what it is. Just we were in the wrong place to make it happen tonight, and I'll take second.
You take second in what was a good effort from yourself, able to make up those spots early on, and was able to stay at the front through most of the cautions. A pretty caution-heavy race, more than I would have thought. I think it was 11 or 12 by the end, including that final.
Yeah, I mean, there was definitely a lot, and there was a lot of strategy involved in this race. It wasn't as heavy as it can be when it's hotter, but a lot of people struggling with grip on the bottom. I mean, the guys up front were, holding you tight like you're supposed to, and just, I will say, the rear end floats out, and you got to be able to point this thing exactly where it needs to go the first time. If you have to do a double take, that you're going to spin out, and you saw a lot of that tonight. A lot of people kind of missing the entry, maybe bouncing off the guy on the top, or, over rotating, hitting the apron, and then the guy behind them kind of helping him along. It's difficult here, especially when the tires get worn out, but I thought that was going to play into my hands. It was looking really good there for a moment, just, some poorly timed cautions for us. Didn't put us in a great position, and I thought I was going to make up for it, but I don't know. I felt like played the cards as well as I could there at the end. Just, like I said, didn't have them.
Well, you mentioned there with the toughness of the car control, with the sun beating down and increasing those temperatures. Saw a good amount of overcorrects today. The question I want to ask you, though, is we've seen, a bit of a difference in Xfinity SuperSpeedway package with it being more temperature-based. Do you think that changes, and how heavily do you think that changes strategy of racing, especially when it comes to the front of the field?
Well, it really only matters at Atlanta. I mean, obviously it factors into how the cars race and the way that the temperatures pan out, but here temperature is not as big of a factor for motors. It's more about track temp and sliding the tires, keeping them on. because tire wear actually does matter. Like, you know, obviously you can keep your foot to the floor, but do you want to do that for 40 laps? Probably not. The people that, you know, are strategic about how they're using their tires and managing their gaps and stuff, they're going to come to the front at the end of the run if you don't play that right. And I felt like I did there for a while. It's just, you know, like I said, the cautions, we were so caution heavy. You know, you had to strategize when to take the tires more because of, you know, track position. Like, you knew it was going to get down to the last 40 laps and you weren't going to have enough green flag laps to make something happen. And sure enough, I mean, that's exactly how it panned out. I had to make some pretty aggressive moves to even get back into position. So, you know, it's one of those deals. It all has to work out for you here. And there was such a mixed bag on strategy. Like, people that you would usually trust to be pushing, you just couldn't even get there because of their situation. So, you know, at the end of the day, I will happily take it.
Turns to the same old hot land in the past. Tough on drivers, tough on the car. Well, Garrett, congratulations on coming home in second. Is there anything else you'd like to say, or anyone else?
Absolutely. I got to give a huge shout out to Scott at MCU Body, Lennox, the guys at Riker Performance. Shout out to them. It's been 4 years. We won on the 4-year anniversary for the Brickyard this week. So, you know, really proud of that team. They've had some of the best cars all year long, just dominating NIS. It's really cool to, you know, be on a team that offers the same thing to the public that we race ourselves, and knowing that it's actually good. It's definitely cool when people are like, hey, you know, what do I get for a setup? And you can actually tell them, yeah, you know, this is what I'm running. Go try it out. You know, very thankful to have the opportunity to drive for Ryko. Also, big thank you to FGR Excel and Left Court Brothers.
Well, congratulations on coming home in second place. Maybe one spot better in the following weeks. Hope to see you back here again, and thank you so much for your...
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Voice of the man who finished in second, Garrett May. Jeff D. Merritt, our race winner. Jeff, you come home with the win, maybe in not the most exciting fashion, but it's the finishing place at the end of the race and on the last lap that matters the most. And you came home in first. How do you think you did? Just run me through how you did it until... Jeff, you joined us here in the FTN broadcast booth. You come home with the win, and maybe not the most exciting fashion that you wanted, but you came home in the position that mattered the most. Run me through how you did it.
Yeah, I had to go real quick, set up a push to talk there. Yeah, no, just great pushing from Garrett. We call him D3, but Daniel Everhart III. I was just controlling the lines going back and forth. I kind of, you know, I'm glad that, I don't know, the server messed it up, and don't know, that green white checker got me the win, and I'll take it.
You come home with the win. I thought there was a green white checker until I saw final lap and unofficial results laid out on the ticker. But in the end, you really had control of that field in the last about 20 laps or so, especially on that last 10-lap run to the checkered flag, whether it be checkered mixed with a yellow. Let me know, and, you know, to kind of tell us, how did you manage to do?
Well, I went down with about that 25 to go caution and took my last set of tires. And then I saw Dylan Jones up on the third. So I went up third with him. And I mean, with my new tires and the guys under me on like 15 lap old tires, I mean, we just went right around them on the outside. And once I cleared that top line, I knew the top line was out in front of the bottom because I think we were going down the back. So I just went all the way to the bottom, and then I just controlled both lines back and forth depending on what line was doing what. So I know I kept probably Daniel a little hotter than he wanted to, but that's really the only way I could keep Garrett where I wanted him. So it worked out.
Definitely worked out in the end, and one of the most exciting. One of the things I wanted to ask you about as I was talking with Maines earlier in the booth is, how much do you think the effect of both the on-track temperature and the engine temperature had on an effect on racing? In past, we've seen the Xfinity package run a bit more hot while the other packages. With this being hot Atlanta, I'm sure that made it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Temperatures always make a huge difference in these racing packages because it's more. I mean, yeah, it's Atlanta, it's a mile and a half, but it's their drafting package too. So you got to kind of know when to push, know when to cool it down, and keep your engine from popping. I know there was a couple times I got a little hotter than I wanted to pushing, but sometimes you just have to be, the car you're pushing is almost clear. So sometimes you got to throw caution to the wind and just push and hope they move down. But most of the guys in here are pretty smart. They know how to manage temps. So, if you push them for 2 or 3 laps and they clear, they're going to move down because they want to control lines and stay out front as well.
That's, I think, one of the most impressive and important lessons. And any form of plate racing in general, knowing how to manage those lines has to be up there. Well, you come home with the win, and again, in not the most exciting fashion, but do you have anyone else you'd like to thank or anything else you'd like to say?
Yeah, first and foremost, I want to thank my loving wife inside. I know she's watching the broadcast. Babe, I love you. Thanks for letting me do this as a hobby. I know I do it probably a lot more than I should, but she doesn't complain too much, so I love her for that. And I got to thank I don't know, am I allowed to cuss on here or no?
I mean, you know what? Go ahead.
All right, I got to thank my freedom motherfucker Trump paint here. Trump 2024, Make America Great Again. I don't know if you got the paint up, but if you look on the hood, it's got a big freedom motherfucker on there with a bald eagle wearing sunglasses. A tactical eagle is what it's called. My buddy Baker, I know he helped me out quite a few times when I was up top when he could probably stayed middle and went by me, but he jumped up top and helped me. NBG always. So, Baker, thanks for that. You guys up in the booth, Kenny for putting this great series on. We're now locked into the championship race first week, so that's a lot less stressful that way. So, my 2 other teammates, Austin Green and Chris, for I know they didn't have the nights they wanted, but still they're my teammates, so I appreciate all the help or any help they had for me tonight. So I think that's everybody, I think.
Well, if you think that's everybody, then I think our time comes to a close. Thank you so much, Jeff, and congratulations once again on coming home with the win.
All right, buddy, thanks.
Just want to make a note here. FTN does not take a... is bipartisan in all things broadcasting and going forward. Making a note for the future, FTN does not take either side of the presidential race, nor of the president's and values. We all share the same thing of loving racing and loving the finish of that one. We are coming to the close of this broadcast, and it has been a wonderful one to watch. And your producer and commentator, Alexander Balderas, here in the booth at Atlanta Motor Speedway, the virtual Atlanta Motor Speedway. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can always go to the Fireball Talks Discord for all Fireball Talks NASCAR related content. Make sure to scan the QR code and join the Discord for all race information and access to in-house interviews and in-house productions. Doing the QR code on your screen right now to get access. And furthermore, if you would like to see yourself join in the iRacing world, scan the QR code on your screen right now. Stay in touch, stay in the community, the ever-growing community of the online sim racing area that is iRacing. You could join from a spectator to an on-track member of one of the leagues that we cover here on the broadcast. And appreciate all of you for tuning in. As a matter of fact, it is a glorious Sunday night after the Cup races. Wow, the Brickyard 400 concluded in a momentous occasion, the 30th anniversary. We've all had a wonderful Sunday night. Thank you all so much for tuning into this one, and I've been Alexander Balderas, signing off, FTN Broadcasting.